He said he's doing stuff in the background, so, you know, he might not physically join us. I'll send an invite to Mondo.
Junk energy drink. The quick fix. Drain. Trees, my one weakness.
Alright, Mario, the intro is going to be over at the pier, so meet me there.
Alright. Almost there.
I wish there was an emote where I could sit down.
There's no bench, huh?
I'm just saying.
Ow.
There's Mondo. Excellent.
Does he have GTA?
What?
Podcast?
He's just going to be here
He's the man in the chair.
in spirit. What? This is Inspector Sweep. We don't need him as a guy in the chair. Up and there rolls up Mario. Anyway, Mondo, we're doing podcast.
Oh, okay. Podcast.
Do those have lasers on them, Mario?
Yes.
Jesus. Oh my God! I forgot you could do that. Jesus.
Yes. I love this thing. Money well spent. You also forgot my saw blades.
Oh God.
Oh God.
I'm far away. Mario, off the fucking motorcycle. We're starting it at the Ferris wheel.
Hold on, right in the ride.
God damn it! We got a fucking long ass way back.
Okay, I'm legit stuck on the ride.
Are you?
There we go. I'm curious, can I actually get stuck on the Ferris wheel?
Maybe.
That won't let me through. Ow.
Yeah, it won't let you climb over either.
Oh, that's sad. I could get in it though.
You can.
$10 for a ride.
Yes. It's expensive. It's highway robbery. I like how the guy is still here dead.
Yeah.
He was murdered so long ago.
Stupid gun. It's gonna look like compensating for something. Your son's calling you.
That's not my son.
That's Ricky then.
Yep, that's on Ricky's end. I've heard it for a bit now.
It's because she's in heat.
Damn.
Probably. Look how sad these whales look on the.
They deserve to be sad.
They deserve to be free.
Fuck them whales. What have they ever done for me?
Blubber.
Fucking their blubber gives me jack and shit. All right, Mario, we're gonna ride in the Ferris wheel.
I just jump over.
Did you jump over?
I jumped over.
I can't see right now. I'm blinded. You're just standing there. That fucking whatever happened to just sitting down? Why are we standing?
I don't know.
What kind of bullshit is this? Change of view. Oh, I can go first person.
Yeah. That's exactly.
So it's what the fuck? You can either go first person or you can fucking go extremely far third person. What is this?
That is funny.
I can't even tell where we are going in third person.
I see us.
I see you.
Yeah, I see us.
What is the point of this? Alright, well, fucking extended intro out of the way. Fucking welcome to the RIP Podcast. Fucking co-host, Squid Boy, aka Mario.
What's up?
Co-host, Rick Rocker, aka Ricky, who's in and out.
Like the burger place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which it's a horrible burger place, by the way.
It is.
Fucking mediocre burger at best.
Mm-hmm.
And then our special guest, Psychotic Clown, aka Mondo.
Why special? Is it because I'm slow?
Yes, I saw you riding on that short bus.
Hey, Javi, I said exit. It won't stop till it goes a full circle.
Are you fucking kidding me? You have to. Oh my god. I mean, I was gonna have us go the full circle anyways, but you can't even end it early?
No, you have to
Fuck,
wait.
let me jump off.
Oh, man.
Let me parkour out of here. What is this bullshit?
If I look over my soldier, I can just see your arms.
Kill me. Yeah, I can look behind me and I can see your fucking arms and a little bit of your fucking torso. You slut.
Fuck you.
Fucking snoot. It feels like we're just stopped. God, this is not how I wanted my life to end. Mondo, if you had to choose a way to kill yourself, how would you choose?
I probably want to make it fast. How? I don't know.
Death by hamburgers.
Fucking Carlos told me that earlier. He's like, Javier, if you killed yourself, would it be like that? I'm like, no. Fucking burgers are good and all, but at a certain point, I don't want to die from that.
Says the one who's gonna do 5 patties in one.
Fucking, you think I'm the only one who's gonna do that? Fucking Mario, I will go to El Paso and make you do it too.
I'd be down.
In fact, actually, that is a part of the plan.
I'm down. I'd probably finish it too.
Fucking, we have to see like fucking how long what do you call it? It is until I show up there. I mean, we have to do it before August because that's the 2-year anniversary of starting the channel. By the way, I'd like to take this moment to thank you all. We are now at 51 subscribers. You know, it's been a long 2 years. It's not much, but it's honest work. I fell off the roller coaster. I'm climbing back on. Ah! Oh god, oh god. Ow. Come back! I want the drop! Ah! Alright, Mondo, have you seen anything of the new Resident Evil?
Like, in what way?
Resident
Like
Evil 2.
it, are you interested in it in any way?
I played the demo. I've never
thoughts?
played a Resident Evil game before.
Mm-hmm.
I did see Resident Evil 7. I liked 7.
Right.
The demo I liked. So I'm thinking I may want to get the full game.
Pretty good.
Well, okay. So, seeing you've seen a bit of Resident Evil 7, right?
Yes.
How do you compare it to you know, what you played from the demo of Resident Evil 2?
Same UI or interface or like system, I guess you could call it. Engine looks the same too, as far as like
Right.
graphics.
I see a bit improvement on graphics.
But
I
I wouldn't be able to compare the remake to the original because I've never seen or played the original.
Right. Well, I mean, you're giving a pretty good review with just what you've played from the demo and from your impressions based off of Resident Evil 7, considering, you know, you didn't play that game in the series, but you have seen what it's like.
Yeah.
Now, personally, as someone who I never played Resident Evil 2. I played Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut, and I played Resident Evil 3. Those were my Resident Evil games from back when I was but a wee lad who could not buy his own mature games, and instead they belonged to my father, and he would play them in front of me, and I was always horrified by what I saw. But anyways, graphically, definitely some improvements, and I am inclined to agree that it actually looks better than Resident Evil 7 did. But that also might be because all of the characters that you ran into in Resident Evil 7, except for during when you're playing as Clancy, the fucking cameraman who ends up getting killed by the Bakers, and that one fucking deputy that you met, fucking everyone in that game is pretty fucking dirty and just haggard.
Yeah.
Like they have obviously been through some shit, and you know, I think they displayed that well, but I think it's a little refreshing to see some fresh faces in Resident Evil 2, because you know, you've got Leon, who's fucking God, with how many Resident Evil games he's been in, fucking it's so weird to take a look at babyface Leon again. Well, actually, not again, because fucking you could barely tell anything with, you know,
The other games.
PS1, the graphic era. You know, that was well, I mean, that was cutting edge at the time, so I'll give them credit what credit is due. But I mean, seeing it rendered in such a way it's very interesting and a little surreal, you know, to see such a drastic difference from the Leon that we've gotten used to knowing, and then seeing a younger Claire Redfield. Honestly, fucking taking her from that one and her last appearance in the Resident Evil series, which is Resident Evil Revelations 2. By the way, also a good game. I think it's is the word improvement that I'm looking for. I think she hasn't aged a day personally. She just kind of looks the same. Like, she hasn't really gotten any older. But I mean, you know, I guess that's kind of the point with women. I mean, they don't really, like, where are they gonna change with her? Because like, you take a look at Chris Redfield in the OG game, the remake for Resident Evil 1. No, yeah, he doesn't look the same at all. Like, you take a look at Chris in Resident Evil 1, fucking, he's a scrawny little dude, and then you take a look at him in Resident Evil 5, and it looks like he's been on steroids. But
Like Steve Rogers?
Yeah, fucking he is fucking Chris Evans, man. He's Chris Evans. What is with that car, Mario? What the fuck was that?
I saw that. I saw that.
We saw a glitch in the Matrix.
But like,
But, I mean,
with Mondo, yeah, like my first Resident Evil game was 7. I never played any games, but I've seen them, so I know somewhat of the story.
I have been around since, you know, the PS1 days, so, you know, I've got a little bit more intel on this. The most drastic difference, because in the first 3 Resident Evil games, it was third-person perspective, but you weren't controlling the camera. Like fucking it was always like you were looking through a security camera that was like up in the corner of like the room, and you were looking down on them, and you had to move based off of that. And every time like you turned a corner outside the camera's view, it switches cameras, which when you're playing that for the first time, that's jarring as fuck. And I think their move to not do that for Resident Evil 2 and keep with what people are used to with you know,
Third persons.
yeah, with over the shoulder third person. I think that was a smart move, because I don't think it would translate well in the current environment.
No, it'd be nice because it'll be a remake, but I don't think it would have hit.
Yeah. Like
It would
hit
have
or
been
miss,
nostalgic.
and
It would have been nostalgic.
I guess they would have missed.
It would have been cool if that was an option.
Yeah, if you have the option of like, oh, play with the old school camera or play with the new school camera, that would have been one hell of an option. I would enjoy watching all the old school veterans play on that one setting, but at the same time, I feel like they would be like, oh, you know, look at all these fucking newbies playing with the, you know, the over the shoulder. You got to appreciate what's new, while still having respect for what used to be.
Yep.
I mean, another thing about Resident Evil 2 that I like, that's a return to the older, you know, the older games, is, so in Resident Evil 7, a lot of, you know, a lot of what you had to do was pretty straightforward. The puzzles were relatively easy to solve. I never felt like I didn't know what I was doing in that game, or what I didn't know what I needed to do. I always felt that I was on the right track. With Resident Evil 2, I think it does pretty well of not telling you where you're supposed to go for the fucking for the hand to be done, because the game does highlight certain rooms where you still have things left to do. But you couldn't, like, you went through each room and you couldn't find what you were supposed to do.
Right.
The game doesn't tell you that you're not supposed to do that yet, you know, and I like that. And that there was a certain part where you were trying to get a medallion, but you have to use some C4 to get through the gate.
I never would have guessed
But the thing is, yeah, that you never would have guessed, number one, that the electronic piece goes on the C4, because how C4 works in most games is fucking you throw it, you press a single button, and it blows up. Or you fucking shoot it and it'll blow up.
Honestly, it might have been on the description of the item. I just didn't read it.
Exactly, like it. So the thing is, you also have to make sure that you take a look at item descriptions, or what do you call it? Like, one thing that Mario didn't know is, in addition to the fact that you need a small electrical part to attach to the C4, you have to have a battery for it.
Yeah, I found the battery
they
first.
don't have the parts. Yeah, they don't have the parts in the same room, so you might find the battery before you find the electric part, like Mario did, and you don't know that they go together.
Yeah.
Because I remember I only figured it out because I'm like, I have this battery and then I have a small electronic part. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna try to combine them. I'm like, oh shit. And then I saw the fucking red flash, like it was a timer. I'm like, oh, this goes on the C4 then.
Holy.
Yeah, we had one hell of a crash. So far I am blown away by Resident Evil 2 Remake. I love it. Honestly, I know that they already remade the first one. I would like to see another remake of it. And do the same thing with Resident Evil 3, because I have so many good memories. The first remake was Resident Evil 1. I think it was called Resident Evil Origins, where it had Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 0.
But how good were the graphics?
The graphics, they're not that great. They're better than, the PS1 days, but they kind of... Honestly, they look like some PS2 graphics, but if I remember right, those games were originally released on
PS3.
the GameCube, I think.
GameCube, wow.
Yeah, but the graphics on the GameCube were, like, for that game, were phenomenal. Or no, maybe it was for the Wii.
Because I was hoping they'd do it again for the PS4.
That would be appreciated. That would be appreciated. Anyways, I think that covers Resident Evil 2 pretty well. It's been phenomenal. It's been pretty good. I don't know how far in the game I am, because despite the fact that I never played Resident Evil 2, they did put the story in. I don't know what, because there are 2 Resident Evil games where Mario, you know House of the Dead, right?
Yes.
Fucking they put the stories from Resident Evil 0, 1, 2, and 3 into a House of the Dead style rail shooter.
Huh.
So I did play through the story of Resident Evil 2. I think it was is that the Dark Side Chronicles or the Umbrella Chronicles?
Umbrella.
Right, it was Umbrella Chronicles then that I played through the story.
I like how you can play through both characters, Leon and Claire.
Yeah, and the thing is, fucking, you do a lot of the same things as both characters, but there are differences.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a difficult thing to stream.
I don't think so. I mean, so most people I feel are gonna be very well associated with
Leon.
with both campaigns.
Both.
I mean, they'll definitely be very well associated with Leon, but I think both characters are interesting enough, and I feel like people will know, will know both sides of the story. That I think both characters will get about equal amount of playtime.
I'm gonna do both, yeah.
I should have gone and done Claire's fucking side of the story, since I'll announce the Spectre Sweep ahead of time, but fucking. I'm gonna have Ricky do Resident Evil 2 for Spectre Sweep.
So you could play as Claire and he'll do the Leon story.
Well, I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna play Claire's story on Spectre Sweep.
I mean, like free time, yeah, free time.
Yeah, I'll probably play Claire's story in my free time.
I want to stream both. I know that might be annoying, but I want to show both stories.
Yeah. Well, there are actually 3 stories, Mario.
Oh, that's right, because of the DLC.
No, not just because DLC. Also, we're about to blow up. I'm a bomb and about to blow up. I'm a bomb.
No!
Don't do it. Oh, don't do it.
I took myself
Excellent,
out.
you blew up my personal vehicle.
That wasn't your personal vehicle.
You want to bet? If anything, I might actually do a Spectre Sweep of the So, in the game, you play as you can either play as Leon or Claire, but after completing the game once, you can unlock a certain mode called the Fourth Survivor. So, for those who don't know the story of Resident Evil 2, or just Resident Evil in general, when it comes to Raccoon City, there are only 4 official survivors. Or no, actually only 3 official ones that are documented. The first is Leon S. Scott Kennedy, the police officer. then there's Claire Redfield, and then a little girl named Sherry Birkin. Now there is a fourth undocumented one, but his story is quote unquote canon, so it did happen in the story. His name is Hunk.
And he is the fourth guy.
Yeah, you can actually play through his side of the story, so I might do it through his.
Huh.
But his is shorter.
Okay.
Because basically you play through not the exact same story, but you go through the same areas, but you're already fully equipped with guns.
That's cool. Hopeful.
It's just all about getting to helicopter extraction. I will say I do like the balance of Resident Evil 2 with. I feel the zombies go down in enough shots for the most part, so long as you make sure that every shot is a headshot. But at the same time, I'm never. Well, they do get back up unless you like literally blow off their
heads, yeah.
You know that, then they don't get back up. But at the same time, it's not easy enough to take them down that I feel like I can waste ammo willy-nilly. You know, I make every shot count, or you know,
yeah.
I will actually run away from certain battles, like when I told you about the liquor encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know how there's a liquor outside of the STARS office?
Yeah.
Fucking, I ran into that fucker. Fucking, I was leaving the STARS office and I could hear him, and I'm like, okay, fucking, let me take a look around the hall, let me see if I can see him. I'm like, where the fuck is he?
Roof.
Fucking, I start moving towards the exit, and then I notice he was on the wall next to me the entire time.
Oh yeah, I saw that one, yeah. He was there for me too. So I backed up. I didn't move. I backed up slowly. He heard my footsteps and started walking towards me slowly. That's why I had to kill him.
Fucking...
He wouldn't let me go through. That's happened to me.
When I noticed that he was right next to me, fucking, I booked it to the exit. He got like 2 hits in, but fucking, I was like, I gotta keep on trucking. He won't be able to follow me through that door.
He wouldn't give me a chance to go through. He started walking towards me, so I just backed up slowly. I had shotgun ammo, so I used that.
I feel, fucking, I collected a lot of shotgun ammo before I actually got the shotgun.
Oh yeah, I did too.
And now I've only got like 4 shots left with a shotgun.
That's why I saved the gunpowder and the cream. Or not the cream,
like the yellow gunpowder?
Yeah. Ow.
Alright, you're damaging my personal vehicle.
I know.
Ricky, are you there? I feel like that's enough.
Yep.
Cause I was gonna say, fucking, if I do go to El Paso and do the 5 burger challenge, there too, fucking, I was gonna have you do it, Mateo do it, and then I was gonna have Ricky and Mondo come do it, assuming Mondo was in town too. Cause that'll be the quote-unquote face reveal.
What's the 5 burger challenge?
I need 5 Whataburger patties and then 1 burger.
Yeah, that's basically it. Fucking 5 patties from Whataburger. Fucking, we're gonna record it. I think we're gonna give ourselves either half an hour or fucking 45 minutes to get through the entire thing.
It's long enough, I say.
Yeah, I think that's long enough, and then I can I can edit those videos down. Come on, Mario, try it again. Try it again. How dare you?
You dare me? Yep.
Bet you weren't ready for that one. Oh, damn. It's like when you're a small child and you know your drunk uncle is on the roof for the swinging around the piñata for the children to hit, and then when you go up to bat, you fucking swing and then fucking the piñata goes flying in the air so that you can't hit it and you look like a fucking retard.
Yeah.
But then you pretend to swing so that he fucking lifts it, and then you wait for it to come down and then you give it a good wallop.
I thought I could make that. Oh.
With your own bike. How poetic.
Oh.
Oh damn. Cock blocked. Cock blocked.
And there it is.
There it is. Don't worry, I'm pulling the fuck out of your car. I'm kidnapping it. I'm kidnapping it. Oh yeah, I also wanted to take a moment to talk about education. Mondo, you were once in school. What year did you graduate?
2015.
Really? Mario, we
Wait,
graduated in 2015, didn't we?
We did.
From high school, right?
Yeah.
Yes, high school.
Yeah, 2015.
Mondo, you're the same age as us.
I'm 22.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're the same age as us then. I assume Mondo was older. Damn. Okay, your data could still be valuable. Fucking, when you were in high school, fucking, give or take, how many students were there per class?
Well, oh, I don't know.
Feel free to ballpark the numbers.
For us, wasn't it like 25? 30, 25?
I was gonna say like 20.
Oh, those are some. I feel like, damn, I don't think I ever had a class where it was 20, because, yeah, Mario, I remember it was like between 25 and 30.
Yeah.
Like, it was only on occasion that, you would have a bit of a larger class where it was 32 kids, but even then it wasn't too much of an accommodation.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so fucking there about 20 kids, Mondo. Jesus Christ, I'd like to ask where you went to school, but given the fact that we're streaming right now, I'll keep that information confidential, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
If you know where Ricky went, then that's where I went.
Oh, okay. Really? Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn. It doesn't. Okay. How many people was your graduating class?
A lot. I think art class was the biggest.
Numbers,
graduating
Mondo,
class.
numbers.
I don't know numbers. I do not know numbers.
Mario, our graduating class was 900. No.
I think so, yeah. Almost 1,000.
Yeah.
All I can say is that art class was bigger than Ricky's class.
That's all that matters.
That's all I can compare it to. So if you asked Ricky, like, off
We'd
camera,
ask Ricky
how
to
many...
validate, but he ain't here.
Yeah.
Well, he's here, but he ain't here.
Yeah, but he ain't here.
He's here in spirit. Damn you, Ricky. You're just listening in like a creeper.
I think he's looking for the game. He said he packed all his stuff already.
That
I mean,
I
he
think
could
might
still
just
talk.
still
I
be
can hear
packing.
the mic.
I can hear the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the cat.
All right. Well, with that information, Mondo, fucking. I want you to try to think back to your school nurse. Was she there all 5 days a week?
I want to say yes.
Oh,
I
no.
never passed by the nurse's office, like rarely ever.
I was almost never in the nurse's office. Ow.
I don't think I ever went in there.
Yeah.
I only went like one time.
I think I went in there once, fucking freshman year, for a physical.
I think I went there once because they tried doing my asthma.
Ah. Fucking, I had to go to the actual doctor for that.
Well, like for me to bring it to class, I had to turn the slip.
Ah. But anyway, okay. So fucking nurse most likely always there. Did your school have a psychiatrist?
Hey, Queen.
I don't think so. I don't. Yeah, I don't think so.
Mario, our school didn't have a psychiatrist, right?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Fucking
counselors, if that counts.
There were counselors, but fucking they didn't call themselves psychiatrists. They called themselves counselors.
Yeah, Javi, your live stream chat is broken still.
I am aware. Fucking,
Queen hasn't.
I realized
been
it right now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Queen. I was aware that you are here. I was able to see that one person was watching, and I assumed it was you. And I said hi earlier, so I didn't feel the need to say hi again. Anyways, fucking.
Wait, what are these drills?
No.
Yeah.
They're support beams.
No, not. Are they these big things?
Oh, those things?
Yeah, I assume
Drills,
those are.
you said?
Yeah, those look like drills, right?
Maybe, yeah. Do not touch, you will die. Yes, I think they're drills. Anyways, fucking, I should probably get to the point of why I'm asking all of these questions. So, fucking, on the Philip DeFranco show today, which I am an avid fan of, fucking, that's my main news source, who I trust. Fucking, he was talking about, you know, how in LA, you know, the teachers are currently protesting and shit. And, you know, he let them speak and talk about some of the things that they're protesting about and, you know, some of the quote-unquote problems that they're facing in LA. And, you know, being a young man who was raised in Texas all his life, and his only experience with schooling outside of Texas is college here in Arizona. But even that's college, not high school. Anyways, given that information, I thought, you know, let me at least get a bigger sample size of Texas, you know, students, and compare the data between, you know, LA's data and Texas.
Oh, he ran me over.
Excellent. My plan worked.
I thought he'd just stop. I didn't think he'd actually run me over.
Why wouldn't he run you over? He's got a schedule to keep.
Well, here's my bike.
Anyways, from what I understand from their data, fucking most high school, or fucking a lot of the high school classrooms in LA will have between 30 and 40 students.
Okay.
And that's an increase of you know, on their smaller classes that fits about what, you know, me and Mario had, and it's only like 10 more than Mondo, and with their larger classes that's only 10 more than me and Mario's larger classes. Which, I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot, but I get that that's 10 more papers that you gotta grade and 10 more students that you gotta worry about. So, you know, it is a bit more work. Well, not a bit more, it's a lot more work. But it's more work, nonetheless. That's the point. And then they said that fucking the school nurse is only on campus fucking 1 to 3 days a week. And
Wait,
so
what?
if a student gets, yeah, that's pretty fucking weird. If a student gets sick on a day where, you know, the nurse isn't on campus, they gotta go to the front office, and the ladies who, like, work the front, they're the ones in charge of either giving a Band-Aid or fucking, you know, calling the parents if the student is, like, vomiting or puking, and they, you know, they gotta drop what they're doing to fucking take care of that, which, dude, that's interesting. I find that very interesting.
Yeah.
Do they know why the nurse doesn't show up to the school?
Fucking, okay, so, you know, from what I understand, having her all the time is not within their budget. fucking apparently with how their budget works, they can either, you know, they can do fun things like have school field trips, you know, fucking buy pens, papers, pencils, whatever the students need, like in terms of supplies, and you know, do all these cool things for the students, or they can have a school nurse the entire week. You can't have both, apparently. And so, you know, that's very interesting. I found that very strange, but I mean, fucking, it's California. Their, you know, their economic and fucking school system is different from ours. But you know, I would imagine that, you know, given the fact that we're all in the United States, we all, you know, have some idea of the same more or less basic education system. But you know, apparently that's a very drastic difference in my opinion.
My middle school had,
yeah,
after I left 8th grade, they didn't have funding, so they had to cut some programs. They cut soccer. So I guess, I know like sports are a big thing in schools.
Yeah, they're always
like,
a big thing.
I know some schools have like sports that like aren't really like, I don't want to say big because they like are big in a way, but not as popular as other sports.
They don't have as big a draw to them. Like you don't sell tickets to go to like if like say the high school that we went to, you know, we had a golf team, but you know, you aren't paying tickets to go to that. You know, fucking that. You're paying tickets to go to the fucking to the football game with our rival school.
Who was our rival school again?
I don't want to say. Remember, we're not name dropping any places.
Yeah.
Even though we've probably already done it before. But I mean, fucking, if
what
they
is
want
this, a rust bucket? Look what I'm driving. This is nothing but a rust bucket.
It does look like a rust bucket. What is that?
I don't know.
Did you steal it?
No, it's one of the...
Oh, it's the Reston Rat bike. I fucking know this one. I have it too.
So you know what this bike is? My Tron bike?
Mm-hmm.
It's the Gargoyle.
Really?
Yeah, this is the Gargoyle. Ow.
Oh, interesting. Anyways, so where was I? Oh, fucking... I mean, yeah, fucking schools cutting funding to certain programs, that's... God damn it, Mario. That's nothing, you know... That's nothing too extreme or too different. I mean, fucking for the most part, if anything, it's... You know, all the funding goes towards the sports programs, and anything that's like, fucking... arts related is they usually get their funding cut, or they have to fucking make their own funds so that they can keep the program alive.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Look, I'm fine with that. Fucking the actors at our school fucking suck. Never remember their lines. Fucking they always either miss their cues or they forgot the line that gives us our cue that, oh, the scene is over. We can go change the fucking set. I'm very angry and passionate about this subject. Fuck those goddamn pretentious actors.
Wasn't it a good time though? You had like a bunch of good times there.
I had a bunch of good times, but that doesn't mean I'm not salty. Nigga, fucking, we had to... Okay, so fucking, I was a part of tech theater, and we stayed there fucking after hours to fucking, you know, for rehearsal and shit, which I'm fine with, but if we have to run the same scene fucking for 5 hours straight, and we don't get a fucking break because you can't remember your fucking line, and, you know, fucking... Us techs, we have our shit down. Fucking, we already know where the fucking set goes. We know which set pieces to fucking pull out when. You know, give us a break. But no, we have to fucking keep working the same hours as you, because you can't remember your goddamn lines. And then, we take into account that, you know, hey, we're getting treated pretty unfairly. We should do a sit-in. And the actors are like, nah, fuck that. And then they come to us text, and they're like, hey, we're doing a sit-in, guys. Come on and join us. And we're like, oh, fucking finally. Let's do this. I am down. And so we do the fucking sit-in, and we're telling the theater teacher, fuck you. And then we realize the sit-in is just because the fucking, some black girl fucking told the teacher, like, oh, what do you think of my hairstyle? I think you should I think you should go back and get a refund for that weave. You know, he's a fucking dickhead. I get it. You know, it's a joke in poor taste. But we're doing a sit-in because of that? No, fuck that. Fuck that girl and her goddamn weave.
Moon says to chill.
I'm sorry. I was very I was very angry about this. I'm still kind of angry about it because, you know, we're doing this sit-in for this one fucking girl, and, you know, fucking the same girl, fucking my friend Sebastian had a bag of Cheetos, and she's like, oh, can I have one? And he's like, or can I have some? And he's like, yeah, sure. So he like points the bag in her direction. She rips the bag out of his hand, runs off, and fucking eats the entire bag.
Wow.
So you know, it's I'm very angry about it still. And keep in mind, you know, we weren't provided any snacks for, you know, when we got our break time. We had to spend our own money to go get them. So, you know, and at that day, fucking Sebastian didn't have any money, so I spotted him so that he could get the bag of Cheetos. That way we would all have something to eat. You know, because fucking... It doesn't seem like a lot of hard work, but damn, it's a pain in the ass to keep moving the set and shit. But, you know, fucking... We worked up an appetite, so I'm like, yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. And then this girl fucking takes the entire bag. You know, I was pissed about it. But yeah, that's my experience in fucking high school with tech theater. I forgot I went off on a tangent there. Anyways, going back to LA schools, fucking okay. So apparently in LA they've got school psychiatrists. That's I don't. So the thing is, where I'm getting my information from is teachers were interviewed, the ones who were protesting. What do you call it? And they were talking about their experiences and what the conditions that they were working under was like. And they mentioned school psychiatrists, and I don't know if they were just talking about like school counselors, or if they actually meant like, hey, we hired some like high-level psychiatrists, you know, some who do like private practices, and you know, we got them for you kids. But you know, according to what they were saying is they had like one psychiatrist for 500 students.
Wow.
Which, you know, that's a lot of work. That's one hell of a workload, man. Goddamn, I can't even imagine that.
The pay.
But if it's, you know, if it's a psychiatrist, then yeah, that's a fucking heavy workload. If it's a school counselor, that does sound about par for the course, I want to say, but I don't know. Because from what I remember when we were in high school, our counselors were we were assigned certain counselors based off of our last name.
Last names, yeah.
Yeah, so like they were split up. I think it was A to F, and then G to M, and then N to R, and then S to Z. Fucking, I always felt bad for the counselors who got like, you know, R or M, because you know you have like fucking a million kids whose last name is Rodriguez or Martinez.
Yeah.
Oh. Mario, did you ever do any extracurriculars when you were in high school?
Extra what?
Any fucking after school shit?
There was the anime club for a while.
Fucking how was that? Fucking when were you doing that? More specifically, like what years?
I was doing it all years.
Oh, okay, so since you know, since
Since ninth grade
freshman year?
academy. Yeah.
Okay. Right, so fucking oh, I'm gonna grab that real quick. Oh, or not. Anyways, fucking the only ones that I did were, or the only one, yeah, actually it was once. The only ones I did was animation and fucking tech theater, which, you know, I'm salty at one of them.
It's just he understands about tech theater.
I'm sorry, I'm very, you know, I hated it, but I was very passionate about my people. Especially because fucking, so my time during tech theater, we did the classic Romeo and Juliet, which,
Oh,
you know,
no.
that's always a classic. I'm fine with that. But the thing is, if I remember right, so when we were doing the play, I was in like, if we when we were switching scenes, I was put in charge of like, hey, you know, we're switching scenes, go find the rest of our tech people so that they can help us move the set, and then go find the actors so that they can go for their scene. And if I remember right, the understudy for Juliet and the main guy who was playing Romeo, when it was gonna be time for Romeo to go on, he was up in our costume loft fucking Juliet, or the, you know, the understudy.
God damn,
of Juliet.
you told me about that. Yeah, you told me about that.
And so I'm like, motherfuckers, they're about to go on. I'm like, I will go fucking rip his dick out of her myself and fucking throw him on stage, because we gotta get this done, man.
A lot of weird shit went in there. That's cool.
No, I never told you, or maybe I did. Fucking, you know how we did, like, theater would do the haunted house?
Yeah.
And you know how behind the theater, backstage, there was that one hallway that was
That
always blocked
blocked
off?
Yeah. You told me you
Yep,
found a bunch
and
of...
how we opened that
yeah.
up. We found a whole bunch of used condoms in there.
Yeah. You told me about that, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
That sounds fun.
Why did they decide to open
Fucking
that up
pro-
again? I forgot why.
We only opened it up for fucking, because we were decorating it for you know, the haunted house. It didn't get opened up fully. Like once the haunted house was done, fucking they locked it back up, because we used, but believe it or not, we actually used it as storage for you know, spare set pieces. Because we had one hell of a theater that had a costume loft. We had a fucking a workshop filled with power tools, and in that workshop, fucking, there was a second floor where we had a whole bunch of wood. But, you know, fucking, we had too much, basically. Where no matter how much room we had, we didn't have room for everything, and our teacher didn't want to waste a damn thing. So yeah, that's my story from my time in theater. Okay, so Mario, you remember Oliver, right?
We just
He
named the
was-
name.
That's the first name. Fucking, there are like fucking 50
I
Olivers.
think I remember him. I think I remember him.
You remember? Yeah, he was president of the anime club.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was great ahead of us. Yeah, fucking his senior year, when we were in junior year, he was like, "Hey, Javier, you wanna be in charge of? You wanna be president of the anime club when I graduate?" And I'm like, no. I was like, why the fuck? I thought it would be the last person he asked. Fucking, I always If no one's noticed yet, I have a knack for pissing people off and, you know, getting pissed off myself. And I've obviously shown myself to be one who holds grudges. And I can think of about 3 people who were in the anime club who, yeah, I wouldn't want to associate with them. Mario can probably think of them too.
Mm-hmm.
Who ended up taking the reins after Oliver left?
I don't remember. She was the same year as us. It was someone we didn't know well.
Okay.
Wasn't part of our group, so it wasn't.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I don't know then. What did the anime club do for the fall festival? Or did
they did chibi drawings?
Did they?
Yeah.
How did they come out though?
All right.
All right.
I wasn't a drawer, so.
Yeah. No, I know.
I went for
no,
the
fucking,
Smash Bros tournament.
Yeah, I fucking know, because I was like, wait, did you guys not do anything? Because I remember when the animation club was doing to raise money, we were doing the Smash Bros tournament. You were there the entire time.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, I didn't know that you were in the anime club, but you know, fucking, I remember they basically tagged me out because I was in charge of running it. Fucking, they let me go explore the rest of the fall festival, and you know, I was able to see
Matthew hit you in the dick, and you
was...
went chasing them the entire time.
No, fucking, it was the opposite. I hit him in the dick.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but you ran as fast as you could.
Yeah, I almost got away too. Fucking, I got him square in the balls. Fucking. No, the best part of that story is he told me that 2 hours later he felt it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yes, that's when you know you got a good one. Fucking the initial adrenaline rush. They don't feel a damn thing. And then it hits them all at once, and you either...
What was that?
Can't stand up straight. I don't know. You either can't stand up straight, or you're gonna fall over.
Yep.
That was...
Some of it was probably because of the running.
Yeah, that's true. Fucking immediately after getting hit in the balls, he went for a good sprint. That was yeah, that's just a random helicopter flying around. Are you trying to land on it?
I'm trying to.
I don't think it's gonna work out.
Missed.
Mondo, were you in any clubs in high school?
I did band all 4 years.
Yeah.
And I tried out for soccer, but I got cut.
Ah.
I did band a lot in middle school.
In middle school I did choir, I did art, and I did fuck, there was another one. Oh, I fucking worked in the library fucking in middle school.
That's right. We always went to the library a lot. We did
no, fucking not the public library. I worked in the school library.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, fucking I would always go to the library during lunch and during fucking before class, much like high school. And fucking I got to know the librarian well enough that she's like, you know, instead of having PE, you could volunteer in the library and it'll count for your gym credit. I'm like, really? And so Javier was never seen in PE again for the rest of middle school.
Oh, I wish that was like... In my elementary, I knew the librarian so well.
Oh, funny thing, in elementary school, the person who ended up becoming the librarian, because we had some dude become the librarian and then he retired, the lady who replaced him was actually my first grade teacher.
Huh.
So, you know, and then one of my little cousins still goes to the school, and I remember we went for an awards assembly, and fucking, sure enough, the librarian remembered me, and fucking one of the teacher's assistants, she remembered me too. Oh, hey, that's fucking awesome. Fucking, they still remember me? Damn. I haven't been on this side of town for years. Oh yeah, I also did golf at some point, but I ended up, much like Mondo, I ended up getting cut from the team.
I tried doing golf. I never made the team.
I never made the team. Well, I remember because the golf team that we had,
Was
I could have
strict and
made
professional.
it. Jave. Well, not that. More because it was not strict. Well, they were strict and professional, but it was more of like they didn't have a lot of people. Like they needed more people, and so you know I remember I only did it for for a semester, and you know at the end of the semester like all right you know now's the time where we have to talk to you guys seriously. You know you can't kick you out like halfway through the semester. You got you know once you're in here you're here for the semester. Now we're getting to the point where you know it's gonna be time to compete and shit, and so we need to know. You know, those of you who are still here, are you guys going to do this serious? Like, are you actually interested in joining the team? You know, and the coach handed out fucking papers where we had to like decide, and it was like right then and there. You got to decide now. I'm like, that's a no from me.
I didn't want to compete. I just wanted the elective.
Yeah, so did I. I liked golf. I like golfing, man. It's fun to just, you know, you and your friends just hanging out, fucking drinking some shit, eating some snacks, and on occasion you hit a ball and then you guys follow the ball. It fucking I love it. Casual golfing is fun. Like I want to go casual golfing again. I still have a pair of clubs.
Well, you had to buy your own clubs when you went there?
Fucking, they did actually tell us, like, hey, you gotta buy your own clubs, if you're gonna do this. Fucking, we didn't buy me a pair of clubs, because fucking golf clubs are expensive, man. Especially if you want a nice pair that has all of them, but they can be expensive as hell. Especially if you need a golf bag, too, fucking, there's just so much shit you gotta pay for. No, my stepdad's friend had a pair of clubs that he never used, which he lent to us. And after I was done with like golf for after a semester, which was like half a year, my stepdad wasn't talking to that friend anymore, so we just kept the clubs.
Huh.
And to this day, he still has those clubs up in the closet.
My dad has a golf club set. I mean, and I mean a full set, like all the clubs.
Yeah. Actually, the funny thing is, when the semester ended, fucking at the end of the year, that the coach was like, "Hey, we're cleaning out the locker room, you know, since the end of the semester, and you guys are going on winter break, and you know, we want to have a fresh start when the year starts again. So we're just, you know, giving away a bunch of the excess items that no one's claimed." And so I got a golf bag, a driver, and a fucking a putter,
Nice.
all for free. And to this day, those still sit in my closet.
I have a couple of friends who work at a golf course.
I don't know. I've been wanting to go golfing, but at the same time, I don't have the.
Would the
clubs
worst
are all the
job
way in
be
Texas.
retrieving the balls?
The what?
Would the worst job be retrieving the balls? You see the guys who like go to get the balls and people start trying to hit them with the golf club or golf ball?
Yeah.
Oh, that's that. Well, I guess you can do that at a golf course too, but fucking that's more of like a golf range, kind of like Top Golf.
That's happened
But-
to me.
Really?
Because my friend, the golf club he works at, he washes golf carts. So he
Yeah.
keeps them clean, and then at the range, he picks up the balls in the caged golf cart. And one time, I was just hanging out with him, because the manager that works there, we know him too from high school.
Yeah.
So he's like, he didn't really care if like you came and like chilled while they were on the clock. So he went out on the range to clean the golf carts, and I went with him. And there was people there hitting the balls, and they were like hitting the balls at him. And I was kind of just standing up to the side. And then he came back, and then I went and had to go at it. People were throwing. I got hit by a golf ball because by some lucky shot, they hit it low enough to where it bounced up into the cage.
Oh my fucking god! Jesus.
Nice.
Christ, that's some shitty luck right there, Mondo.
Yeah.
But were you like, hey, I don't even work here, asshole?
Like, after I got hit, I went back and I was like, nope, not anymore. And then I went with my other friend who was hitting balls. And then we started hitting balls at my other friend because he went back to clean the range.
That's funny.
And then I have another friend, I think, yeah, he works at Top Golf, but I've never been.
I hear Top Golf is fun.
Here it's expensive.
I've heard that as well. Fucking, we're at work. We're actually like planning to all hang out together outside of work, and you know we were voting on what we should do. And fucking, we suggested on the list of options. We had this place called Main Event. We had Dave & Buster's. We had Buffalo. We had, and then we had.
What's Main Event? Because I've passed by so many, but I can't tell what. Is it kind of like a Dave & Buster's, or is it just a mix of different things?
It's kind of like Dave & Buster's, but it has more, because from what I understand, it's got like laser tag inside of it and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Sounds fancy.
Oh my god, we can't make it
up. Oh god. That's unfortunate, Mario. Quick, take us to the elevator.
Tower service.
But one of the options was also Top Golf.
That's ridiculous.
But we ended up not like voting for it. Well, some people voted for it, but it was one of those things where it's like choose two options, and the main one that got chosen was game night at Carlos's place, which I voted for that one too. Because I would want to go to Top Golf, but we have one coworker who doesn't like golfing. Because we're actually supposed to all go to Main Event, and they do have mini golfing there. And we're like, oh, we could do the mini golfing, or we could do like fucking laser tag. But the point of like all going out together, because one of the first times that we went out together to Dave & Buster's, we all just kind of went our own ways and did our own thing, and that kind of defeats the purpose of all going out together.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do game night, and we're gonna play Cards Against Humanity. And that shall be exciting. No one seems to be watching the stream, so you know I'll let you guys watching. In on outside of Moon. I mean, like no unexpected people have popped in to watch.
My coworker's watching.
Have they subscribed?
To you, no. To me, yes.
That hurts. Tell your coworker that hurts, and I'm very personally offended by it. In fact, I might go on another angry tirade about it.
Moon says that it's 45 an hour. So you can pay for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, all the way to an hour. I'm guessing for golf.
Yeah, this sounds expensive. I was only half listening to those prices, but it sounded expensive, and I got scared. My wallet is about to commit suicide.
Wait, is that a door? Oh, yeah.
That is, in fact, a door. Anyways, fucking... So, me and some coworkers were talking about the game plan. And one of them was... So, Charles is basically in charge of organizing it. Because the last time I did it, I had a family member die, and so I was like, you know, I got everything set up, and I had someone else, I told someone else, all of the answers that they would need if anyone had any questions. And people got pissed at me. And so fucking I'm like, well, fucking I'm dealing with the death in the family. I can't fucking be taking care of this. I told you guys to go without me. You know. So I got kind of pissed and I decided not to do it again, so I had Charles do it this time. You know, that way if people get pissed, they can get pissed to him. But anyways, we were talking about, you know, the whole thing, and you know, what one person was like, well, you know, it seems kind of weird that Charles is just out of nowhere fucking you know, deciding that he wants us all to hang out. That's a little bit weird. And so, you know, I had to explain to them, you know, like, hey, you know, Charles did want to do it. He was telling me that he wanted to do, like, he wanted to hang us all to hang out again. It didn't come out of nowhere. Me and him were talking about it, and I just kept telling him no balls. Like, hey, no balls that you won't like set it up yourself. Fucking no, you can't do it. No balls. I just kept fucking peer pressuring him until he fucking did it, because they thought that he was gonna plan some shit, like some shady shit.
Queen says not Moon.
And now I'm lost.
You just confused him. You melted his brain. To be honest, I'm confused too now.
Yeah. Or maybe I had maybe I just had a case of mistaken identity since the beginning.
Please
Mario, who
elaborate.
am I?
The devil.
What have I become?
What have I become? The animal I have become. Now we believe. That was a good song.
Yeah.
Remember the days of you know, elementary school and middle school edginess with 3 Days Grace and Linkin Park and shit. Those were good times.
Yeah.
And now Linkin Park will never be again. Rest in peace, Chester. Rest in peace.
Oh, she said, Queen said, you said, Moon said, but it was the other person.
That.
I'm just reading what she put.
He's just a messenger.
Yeah.
Don't
I will shoot. You know I will shoot the messenger though. So I'm just going to you know, shoot the heart of the fucking confusion. Moon is queen, right? Or have I mixed something up? Because I'm going to feel bad if I've mixed something up. Because I've made it. I've assumed something. Yeah, I need to know what's the truth and what's a lie, and I need to know where I'm wrong.
I think we're just misreading what she means.
I think, yeah, I'd like to. I hope that we're misreading what she means, and I haven't, you know, been making a mistake for 2 years now. Well, it's not 2 years yet. It's a little over a year and a half, but still. And Mario has gone quiet.
Oh, no, that was my mistake. I read my cover's thing. I thought it was Moon. Queen is Moon.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm like, fucking. There's two people. I'm like, oh.
Oh no, that
like Mario.
Okay. This was on me. This is my bean. Okay, my bad.
Okay. All right.
Now you can
Fine.
shoot the
I apologize.
messenger.
Do it. I deserve it. Do it. No, you can do it while driving. You can do it while driving. You can do it while driving. Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay, hang on. I want first person perspective on this shit. Hang on. I want to switch to the appropriate gun.
Right back.
Okay, we'll see what we can do without you. Okay. I cannot shoot you.
You can't?
I have the gun pointed at your head.
Matthew did it before.
Yeah, well, Mateo's Mateo. Now step out of the golf cart.
Yeah, that's weird. All right.
I'm sorry, Fido. Oh, that was good. Oh yeah, I forgot I was actually gonna let you live.
Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna let you live as a sign of mercy, but you know I forgot. Look, in my defense, I've got dementia.
Okay, you're forgiven.
Goddamn, Mario, we're gonna be 23 this year.
Feel old already.
It's not that I feel old per se. Ricky, you're old as fuck, you son of a bitch. We've needed you this entire time. Why did we need? Wait, Ricky, how many people was in your graduating class?
Damn it.
Ballpark number.
I did fall asleep, but I did knock out, not gonna lie. Some people in my class, I think like 467 or something like that.
Holy fucking shit! That's Mario. That's half our amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had quite a bit in 2014.
Ricky, I didn't
14 or
know that.
15?
You know, you're Ricky graduated in 14. He's a whole.
Oh, okay.
He to be exact, Ricky is 11 months and 10 days older than me.
Hmm.
Mario,
Queen
for you,
said-
he will be. It's just under a year older than you.
Queen said first-person firelock.
First person fire lock.
Oh, Queen wants to know when we all turn 23.
I turned 23 November 15th. Mario turns 23 in December.
December 5th.
Damn it, Mario! I was gonna say the fucking day. Why you got? Actually, Ricky is exactly 11 months old. Wait. Well, I feel like I've done my math wrong.
You probably have. It's in December.
February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Oh, I've been saying it wrong this entire time because I was going. Fucking, I did this math back when I was a child and I just never double checked it. Fucking, Rick is actually 10 months and fucking 10 days older than me. Damn, 10-10. 10 out of 10, boys. 10 out of 10.
Ben 10?
Meaning, yeah, fucking Ricky is exactly 11 months older than you.
Hmm. Oh, Javi.
Also, Rick.
Did you see the trailer?
For?
Fate Go VR, PSVR.
Oh, Fate Go VR. Yes, I saw. I've seen multiple trailers for that. I want it. Oh, that actually brings me to another topic.
So I don't think it's the actual game though. I think it's just like a side thing.
I think it might be an actual game. Like it won't be the entire thing, but hey.
It'll be a game, yeah.
Anyways, so someone recently posted a list of like the top 10 tweeted games for last year. Now, with how often we hear about fucking Fortnite, you know, you would think that they're number one. Those fucking those small children. That's right. I'm calling you out, Ninja. Fucking do something about it. They'll actually do something about it. There's nothing I can do. But you don't care who I am. I'm irrelevant. That's right, scum. Anyways, you would think that would be Fortnite, but no. They came in at number 2. You want to know who... Take a guess at who came in at number 1, Mario.
Minecraft?
No. Fate Go.
Really?
Fate Grand Order made it to number 1. We did it, boys!
A
Fuck
mobile
you,
game.
you
A
fucking,
mobile game beat a console game. Wow.
Fucking mobile game beat a console PC game. Get fucked, retards. Waifu game wins every fucking time.
Moon wants a repeat on our dates. Just double checking.
Yep.
The
Wait,
math.
repeat on our
Birthday dates.
fucking. Ricky's January 5th. That's when he's going to turn 24. I'm November 15th. That's when I'm going to turn 23. And then you're December 5th. That's when you're going to turn 23.
Yep.
Mondo, he's not here to speak for himself. He's a Virgo, though. I remember that.
September 22nd, I turned 23.
Alright. Damn, Mondo's older than us. Still. Fuck.
Really?
Mondo, you're... Yeah, but you're older than both of us by a few months.
So I'm the second oldest?
No, you're actually the third oldest.
Ricky's older than me.
And JJ's older than Ricky.
And JJ's older than Ricky, that's right.
Because JJ is 30. He will be 31 this year. Yes, I like to think that we have a very diverse cast here at Scorn 7 Productions. We don't. We're all mainly fucking Mexican.
I heard Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky's more or less back. He just woke up.
Oh, that's what it...
Did he actually fall asleep?
This weekend's gonna kill me. I have a 12-hour shift tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
No, you
Then I
mean
have another
today.
8-hour shift after. Fuck, that's right. And then another 8-hour shift the day after. Truck day, I'm gonna die.
I have my day off to look forward to on Monday.
Moon's calling us old.
Thank
I'm
you. I
going
like
back
to
out
think of
on
myself
Sunday.
as old.
My bad.
In my defense, I've always been old.
My arm is through your head.
That's not important, Mario. Ignore the details. My earlobe is gigantic after blasting my music at full volume until the point where I'm partially deaf.
Good times.
Good fucking times.
How long
Please,
was I
on
knocked
news.
out?
Fucking Ricky. At this point, it's been about an hour and 16 minutes that we've been recording.
Oh wow.
And the thing is, I joined. You were in Mario's party.
Oh, we were
Fucking
talking
knockout.
before.
Oh no, we did talk to you before. Never mind.
We were talking
Just
before.
When I came in, he was
Mario
already
joined.
out.
Yeah, by the time Mondo joined, he was fucking out. So yeah, it's been about an hour and a half that Ricky's been knocked out. See, children, this is what happens when you stay up past your bedtime.
When you do
Moon
drugs.
says, but I'm technically older because if you flip it, I'm 71.
See, but if you take my age and then you flip it so that it's 22, and then you multiply that by 50, then I'm even older.
Wait, what?
22 flip is just 22.
Exactly. That's why you gotta multiply 50.
It took me a while to get that.
That makes... If you multiply 50, you're not considered old, you're considered ancient.
I am your ancestor, damn it, and you will respect me. I am haunting you.
For our ancestors.
For our ancestors. I think this is the end of our golf cart.
Oh no.
It refuses to go.
Oh, we have a new one.
Up for our ancestors. Ow! Oh God! Fuck! I saw the edge of the world right there for a second. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Barely.
Nailed it.
Yeah, fucking last second there. Anyways, why multiply by 50? No particular reason, just cause. This 50 is a big number.
Nice timing.
Oh fuck! Thank you. Jump. Jump. Ricky, you still awake?
Yeah.
Alright,
Unfortunately.
since you're since you're our ancient old man here, and you,
No.
you were in high school, many
No!
years ago. You
Many
can tell
millennia.
us, many millennia ago. Fucking, inscribe us with
Rip.
your knowledge. What was the school nurse there? Fucking 5 days a week.
5 days a week.
Please remember.
Like,
to
was
my
she-
knowledge, yeah.
Okay, because we were talking about is that there were a bunch of protests from LA teachers, and you know they did an interview recently, and they revealed that fucking the school nurse was only there between 1 and 3 days a week
Oh wow.
because they couldn't get her to stay any longer.
Queen says 71 times 100 equals 71,000.
Yes, but we're not multiplying your age by 1,000. You're
No,
Queen, you're still too
7,100.
young to-
7,100.
Mario bad at math as usual, which is fine. It's to be expected. But anyways, you're not at the age
Wasn't
yet
the
to
nurse readily available?
not at the age yet to be reversing your reversing the numbers. Wait till you're in your 40s, maybe even 30s. Mario, at what age are you gonna start reversing the numbers?
I honestly don't know. Oh,
I mean, are you? Actually, the better question is, are you going to reverse the numbers at a certain age? That's some bullshit right there, Mario. But
chainsaws.
funny
Chainsaws.
nonetheless.
30?
Really? You're gonna be 3 years old?
Those were good times. You didn't have a care in the world.
Fucking, I can't even remember those times. My
Exactly.
earliest memories are from when I was 4.
Shout out to my kindergarten teacher who gave us nap time after lunch.
You got nap time? That's some bullshit. I never got nap
Yes.
time.
We went to lunch, had recess, came back, then take like a 30-minute nap, and then we'd continue the class.
It was only like we didn't get like nap time, but we got like on occasion if our teacher was feeling generous and we were good, we would get to turn off the lights and then put our heads down for a bit. That was it.
I remember that. Yep, that was the thing.
No, we had like the classroom was pretty big, so the desks were off to one side. Then we had another side where we had like this giant rug or mat, and it was like our reading area
Uh-huh.
because she had bookshelves lined up across the edges of that rug. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Okay. And then, so in that same area, she would pull out some blankets and some pillows, and then we'd lay down on that mat rug because it was like soft, and we just
Yeah.
take our nap there.
This is some bullshit.
Queen says that's not fair. It's tradition. I'm guessing still to the
Okay.
age thing.
Okay, so what do you call it? Here's another question. When you guys reached like fucking 4th or 5th grade, did you guys ever have to read to like you know, to those in younger grades?
Yep.
Yep.
Really? I didn't.
See, I did as well, but here's the thing. I don't ever remember an older kid reading to me.
Yeah. Same here.
And
I think it was a
that's some
generation
bullshit.
thing.
Because the fucking generation below us is they're the ones eating Tide Pods. I say this, but you know, Mario, Mondo, me, we're not a part of the fucking
Tide
we're
Pod
not
generation.
millennials anymore. We're a part of the Tide Pod eating generation.
That's a bull.
Goddamn scientists.
So,
That's some bullshit right there. That's worse than the time that they said that Pluto wasn't a planet no more.
oh yeah.
It's a dwarf planet.
I remember when they announced that fucking back in, I think I was in elementary school at the time. Fucking everyone's like, Pluto's still gonna be a planet in our heart. And you know that was a nice sentimental thing, and then you realize like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
well,
true, huh? They did it twice.
Did they do it twice?
I think.
Yeah.
I think about the time when I was in elementary school, our teachers were like, "Oh, Pluto's not gonna be considered a planet anymore," and we're like, "Oh, okay." And then like, I think in middle school, they reintroduced Pluto as a planet,
Really?
and then now it's not a planet anymore.
Avi, did
Fucking,
our generation
I remember,
snort hot sauce?
yes.
All right.
We also.
Queen is right.
I did that in pre-algebra with some tajin.
I remember.
See, like, you guys did that.
Remember
My
Alex
generation
Reptar?
we started cinnamon.
Cinnamon challenge.
Yep.
I
That's snorted.
Wait, I thought
We
it-
ate a spoonful of cinnamon. That's snorted. We ate
Yeah.
a spoonful of cinnamon.
Oh no!
There you go.
see. I used to be a part of that generation. That's some bullshit right there. Fuck you, Ricky. You old fuck.
Hey. Respect your elders.
Fuck
Remember,
you. I'm ancient.
Alex Reptar? He always had a hot sauce on him, and he always finished half of it.
Oh fuck yeah! I've told stories about Alex before.
Like he,
Fucking
when we had pizza, he just dunked his pizza with hot sauce. It was nothing but hot sauce.
Fucking, I remember we would make jokes like, you want some pizza with you on the side of your hot sauce, and he's like, I actually want more hot sauce. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He would use up a whole fucking bottle on that on that pizza. Ah yeah, sometimes it was one slice, fucking that much. Oh my god! And then he would always have a spare bottle and then buy another one.
Yep.
Mario, what the fuck? You would always hang out with that guy fucking before you migrated to our group.
Middle school.
Really, you knew him from middle school?
Yeah, I met him from middle school.
My god, Mario, you knew him since middle school, and it only took
It only took you guys.
me and Mateo it only took me and Mateo to break that friendship.
Hey, Mondo, did the apartment have bathtubs, or was I thinking that extra?
What?
Did the place have bathtubs, or the actual regular stand-up showers?
No, it's a shower and a bath.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, pull! It's official. Bullet's still more lethal than laser.
I apologize to anyone watching the streams who can hear my eating. I'm sorry, I'm a fat ass.
It's okay, Mondo. It's okay. Before I started the stream, I had Taco Bell. Oh, that was a long jump. Oh yeah, I actually got a rant about Taco Bell for a second here, because I was. No, I don't give a shit about that. It's delicious nonetheless. Fuck you and anyone who else says that it isn't. Fucking no. Fucking
what she said.
Taco Bell. Do I want to know?
He was I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. It's Mojito.
Mojitos.
Yeah, Mojito.
Mojito.
Mohaeto.
Mojito?
Mojito. Yeah. I cannot. My pronunciation is wrong. Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Can you explain, please?
Mojitos are good though.
I've never had a mojito.
What is mojito?
Alcoholic beverage.
So I was right. I was thinking of that. Yeah. I heard of them, but I wasn't sure. Oh no.
Anyways, oh yeah, my rant about Taco Bell while
Yes.
Queen explains to
Hot
Mario
sauce
what the
addict,
fuck a
okay.
mojito is. Oh, that's that. I didn't know there was a word for that.
Me neither.
Goddamn, you young kids coming up with words for everything these days. I didn't think it was a common enough occurrence that someone came up with a word for it. Anyways, rant about Taco Bell. So fucking Taco Bell for a bit had these fucking $1 grande burritos.
I remember that.
And yeah, they came in either the fucking 3 cheese nacho, delicious, or the fucking chicken enchilada, again, delicious.
Try
And
both,
fucking-
I agree.
Yes, I fucking when I was a poor son of a bitch who didn't get paid today, fucking those were my those were my food source whenever I didn't want to fucking make food or when I
They
ran
came in
out of
clutch.
food. They came in clutch. They fucking carried the team on their back and made sure I made it to my next check. So today, after getting paid, I'm like, Carlos, we're gonna stop by Taco Bell and I'm gonna buy like 5 of those fucking burritos. I'm gonna have 2 tonight and then 2 tomorrow before work and then 1 during work. So we get to Taco Bell and I look at the menu and
They
they're
took 'em off?
gone.
Wow.
They took them off. Those were my buddies.
They took
Back
one
to
for the
instant
team.
ramen noodles.
Look, ramen noodles also fucking they always come in clutch too, but god damn it, a man wants a burrito sometimes.
I'm a burger guy, not a burrito guy.
I fucking Mario, you should know very well after going to high school with me that I am definitely a burrito guy.
Oh yeah.
You-
There are pockets of
Fucking
burritos, macaroni, baked potato.
Oh my god. Oh, that honestly, that was my favorite part about school and fucking back when I used to wear jackets. I would always surprise you guys with what I'm fucking carrying in my pockets. It was always something food related.
Legit.
I believe
Man.
that.
He
I wish
Ricky,
I was on your
he
level when I
legit
was in
pulled
high
out
school.
a bag of macaroni out of his pocket jacket.
Oh, that was
And I'm not talking
good.
small portion, I'm talking big portion, like a bowl, big bowl.
Big bowl macaroni. Then there was
That's what the
fucking
kids used to smoke.
fucking
A bowl of
then
macaroni.
then it was that for the main one that it was fucking burritos. I still remember the fucking tamale burrito. Fucking everyone was giving me shit about it, even David and Darren. And I remember I would share my food with them on occasion. And I'm like, guys, come on, just try it. And they're like, all right, Javier, we're gonna try your fucking your monstrosity. I was famous for my monstrosities, by the way. Fucking, I handed them like a half of the burrito, and they split that amongst themselves. And they tried it, and they're like, you know what? I got to give you a lot of credit. You were right. It is good. It is good. And it to this day, fucking tamale burrito, still good. Just make sure you add cheese.
I remember
And I
some of
don't
the
mean,
weird
like-
concoctions you would make before, Javi.
I still remember the weirdest one.
Which was what?
Oh no, look at the ray gun in
just-
first person.
Okay, hang on. Fucking the weirdest one I remember is what do you call it? It was a sandwich, and the sandwich was made out of a whole bunch of leftovers and whatever I found in the fucking fridge because I was.
I remember
hungry
this, I
and,
remember
you know,
this.
I don't. Mario, this was back in middle school. I don't
You
know
told
if
us
I
this,
told
you told us
about
this,
it.
yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I told you everything that was in it, but basically it was a bologna sandwich with mayonnaise, mustard, and then there wasn't much bologna, so I'm like, I gotta add in some more meat so that there's a bit more flavor. So let's throw in some fucking some weenies. So I fucking I cooked some on the fucking stove, and then I threw them on there, and then I looked through the rest of our leftovers, and I'm like, let's see, what else do we got? Oh, we've got some leftover sopa. Let's throw that in there too. And then I'm like, well, if I'm throwing in sopa, fucking, what goes well with sopa? Let's throw in some fucking, let's throw in some sour cream. And then I was like, let's see, fucking, I could add some more to this. Fucking, what else do we got? I'm like, oh, since it's a sandwich, fucking, I love peanut butter. Let's throw in some peanut butter in this bitch. So we've
Peanut
got
butter and mayo
bologna.
does not sound good.
Oh, you think fucking peanut butter and sopa and sour cream sounds good? That's not where
Yeah.
this tale ends.
No.
we're not at the end quite yet. Also included in this sandwich, because they were keep in mind there was quite a bit of leftovers within the house, so I let the creative I let my
made it.
creative
No,
side
I
with my
didn't.
food go. So also included was McDonald's chicken nuggets.
I forgot about the chicken nuggets.
And I was like, oh shit, chicken nuggets? All right, let's throw a bit of barbecue sauce on this bitch. So add that into the equation. And by the way, at this point, the sandwich is it's getting a little bit out of control, and it's kind of a big sandwich, and I'm like, it's not really staying together. So I'm like, I gotta. I ate the entire thing. Fuck you, it's not a waste.
Yeah, I've still been around to see some weirder shit.
I don't think I got any weird. I funnier shit most likely, but okay, we're not done quite yet. We're not done yet, Ricky. We're not done yet.
Nope.
No. So
who is this guy?
I was.
Who's up there? There's a body up there.
Oh, fucking that guy was chasing after you for some reason. Anyways, so I was like, I gotta figure out a way to make this sandwich a bit more stable so that, you know, when I take a bite out of it, it doesn't fucking all fall apart. So I'm like, let's throw some cheese on this bitch. You know, let's give it that, you know, bit to stick together. And so I threw some cheese on that bitch. And I'm like, well, now the bread's all soggy because of all the shit that's in it. Let's toast this bitch too. And fucking well, Mario, do you remember what else I added? Because I don't think that was the end of it.
No, I can't remember. You added a lot.
Yeah, honestly, thinking about it right now, I would, personally, I would like to vomit, you know, thinking about the taste. But at the time, fucking that shit was delicious. And it was very filling.
Just thinking of the aftermath.
Not as bad as you would think. I have a very strong stomach.
Iron gut.
Iron gut. It's not what it used to be, considering, you know, my
day,
diet mainly consists of ramen. No, that's not even what destroyed it. Fucking, what destroyed it is that I stopped eating crazy things.
Yeah, probably.
You know what destroyed my stomach? Takis. And I
but
still
it was
eat
well
them.
worth it.
Yes.
Fucking,
I regret nothing.
Since middle school, everyone has always been in love with Takis and shit. I never got the appeal.
Hot Cheetos and hot fries.
Queen says that the sandwich sounds so gross.
Yes, Queen. That's I agree too. It does sound disgusting and gross, but fucking as a small as a young lad, fucking that was, my god, that was the best sandwich I ever had.
Javi, do you remember at one point? It was I think it was a morning. We were super tired and sleepy. Grandma made
the menudo.
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking okay.
You were so out of it. You were thinking you had cereal. And put the milk into the menudo. I'm like, looking at you, dude. What are you doing? What?
No,
what are you doing?
Oh my god, I do fucking remember that, cause fucking my mom and grandma got pissed.
No, the funny part, it got me like, grandma, nothing. I still could eat it, mijo? You still want some of that? And like, I'll try it, sure.
No, never have milk
I don't
in
think
menudo.
I did try it.
No, but like, I said, like, I still can eat it. I just still almost barely stopped pouring the bowl of, you know, menudo with now like a good chunk of milk in there. Like, hey, dude, not cereal, man, wrong dish.
No, fucking, I almost ate that. Fucking, I had a spoonful of it, cause I was so goddamn tired.
Rohilo?
You're so out of it, yeah.
I don't think I've ever hit that tired point, you know, again.
And then there's all the time. I remember it was just a weird concoction. We were having having those microwave pizzas, right? And we also making hot dogs. You put like parts of the pizza, like the whole sauce, the cheese, and the pepperoni, onto the hot dog and ate it like that.
Oh yes, I remember that. I will defend that one. That one was delicious.
I remember those.
You know what I miss? I miss the fucking little mini pizza bagels.
Ooh.
I like those. I also miss the pizza rolls.
I've had pizza rolls, not recently, but like, fucking, it was recently enough where I don't know, I'm not feeling pizza rolls anymore.
I had pizza rolls literally like a couple minutes ago.
Nah, those are always my go-tos. Mondo would have a lot of pizza rolls at the place, like a shitload of pizza rolls.
I don't know, pizza rolls were never my, like, you know, they never came in clutch for me. They were always like, I guess they're there.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, Queen. Rohilo?
What?
Or something? She put Rohilo.
Rohilo?
Yeah.
Rohilo? I know that guy.
Rohilo. She's pretty sure she spelled it wrong.
Stelio, canto Stelio.
R-O-H.
R-O-H-I-L-I-O.
I-L-I-O.
I'm gonna fucking die tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna die.
Welcome to the Dying at Some Point Club.
This is my home now.
It's probably spelled wrong.
Does it give any suggestions for that?
It just says, like, what does the name Rogelio mean?
Rogelio Cantos.
Rogelio is a masculine Spanish given name.
Yes. I do, I've known a few Rogelios in my time. You know, for the most part, I don't get along with the Mexican kids. Normally, we had a very I don't like you and you don't like me relationship. That was fine with, but the Rogelio I knew, it was actually pretty cool. He mainly spoke Spanish, but we still had an understanding. Cool guy, cool guy. Alright, stop pointing to the sky. You know, with what Mondo mentioned, I think that's a pretty good topic. Fucking what each of our names means. Mario. What does Mario
mean?
In what
language?
Let's go.
Wait, in what language though?
It means he's a fat plumber, Italian plumber.
That's why you said let's go.
Hey, I'm not a plumber.
He doesn't deny the fact that he's fat or Italian. Mario, do you know what your name means?
No. Yes, praying the Rogelio.
Because I've looked. I'm one who enjoys, you know, for a name to have meaning.
You tell me. I have no idea.
So it does have multiple meanings. So in Italian, it is. Oh my god! In Italian, the meaning of the name Mario is bitter. Accurate?
Bitter?
Yes, bitter.
Okay, I heard bitch her.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, your name's Mario? Bitch her.
He's a bitcher.
Bitchin'. Anyways, Latin meaning, the meaning of the name Mario is hammer. So basically,
these are a bunch of references to Super Mario. I just know it.
No, fucking. These are all secretly references to Mario. Mario is just fucking. He's got a conspiracy about this. He's like, no matter what he says, no matter what it says on the page, he's gonna relate it to Mario. But no, this is relating to the god of war for Italy, and it was Rome. Mars.
Mars.
So like, yeah, Mars was the Greek god Ares. That was his Roman form.
I'm not Aries. I'm a Sagittarius.
I'm going to kill you. I didn't say how though. It was pretty cool. And then the Spanish meaning is warring. So Mario's. So, you know, Mario is bitter, he's a hammer, and he's going to war.
Right now, yes. Ow. Losing war.
Maybe it's because he's related to Wario. Anyways, and then there's the American meaning, which is Same as the
Queen
Italian.
just
it means
says
bitter.
me too.
She's
Bitter Warhammer.
Oh, she's a bitter Warhammer. All right, Mario's code name is Bitter Warhammer. We're gonna remember that.
Someone write it down.
Queen, I'm relying on you.
Lazy Hammer.
All right, Mondo, do you know what your name means?
No.
All right, don't worry, I got this.
I'm
So
pretty
the
sure
origin of
it's
Mondo.
somewhere along the lines, lazy fat ass.
No. So the origin of Mondo is Spanish, and it's a diminutive of Armando. The meaning of Armando, Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese form of Herman, German, soldier. So your name means soldier.
He's the Winter Soldier.
Which is funny because me and Ricky had a cousin named Armando who was a soldier.
Yeah.
It was meant to be.
It all means something.
She says, Queen says she's a Sagittarius too, and she said, I got it all taken care of.
All right. She's writing this all down. Excellent.
Wait, we have a new member, or who's Queen? I'm lost here.
Old viewer.
She's our longest running subscriber.
Okay.
Get with the program, Ricky.
I was asleep for an hour. Give me a break.
Anyways, Ricky, do you know the meaning of your name?
I know one of them is something about leadership or being a leader.
Right. So, Ricardo or Richard. It means powerful / great leader. Yeah, we're calling Ricky Dick from now on. Hey, Dick, over here.
Oh, back in high school again.
We just brought up some Nam flashbacks for Ricky.
Don't you put the egg on me, Ricky Bobby?
No, I've
That
got
was also...
No, I will have a fucking story about a Richard that I knew back in high school, but we'll go through this first. Well, I actually already know the meaning of my name. So the meaning of my name means what?
Wait, one more thing. Funny thing though, we had this friend, right? His name's Manny. He's funny because he's what's it called? He hates white people, but he himself is the palest, whitest person you'll ever meet. But he hates white people. Anyways, he tried to call me because now the name Richard does mean dick.
Yes, or it not means dick. It's it's just that's a nickname for those.
Either way, he got the name Dick and then the name Richard. I think it was like fucking high or something, so he got them mixed up. So like, hey, what's up, Dickard?
What?
Oh god.
So he got Richard and Dick and came up with Dickard. I'm like, fucking Manny.
I could see Manny calling you that.
He did for a while. He did
That's
for a
what I'm
little
saying.
bit.
Like I could see him.
I think it's time to bring that back.
Like, what's
Queen,
up, Dickard?
Queen found out what
Manny,
Rohio
white.
means.
Queen found out what?
Rohio?
Rohio?
It means praying praying the Rosario. Rosario.
Praying the rosary?
Yeah.
Why did she say about Rohio again?
It says praying the Rosario. That's what it means.
I know, but why did she mention it? What was the context that she was praying the rosary?
I don't know.
So my name meant powerful and good leader? Okay, nice.
Doesn't add up.
Mario, quick. Yeah, it doesn't add up.
Fuck you guys.
Which one?
Mario,
Here?
get in the car.
Okay.
Yeah. Drive me to my club.
Okay. There's a
How
drink.
come I
Anyways,
didn't get invited to said
It's a
club?
burger shot drink.
You're not invited to the club, Mondo. You're not cool enough. You're
In the words of Ricky, we're back in high school.
Oh god, that's sad, depressing.
She says,
and true
no,
all
I
at
said
the
it
same
wrong the
time.
first time. Who said that?
Uh,
I'm confused now.
anyways, Anyways, fucking back to what I was saying. Mondo, you're not invited to the club because you're a soldier. You're too busy soldiering on.
Too busy soldiering on.
Yeah. Soldiering on with the song. Oh, my name means new home. I don't know why. Yeah, that's just it. Just new home.
Me and Ricky are moving into a new Javier.
Please don't.
That episode of Rick and Morty.
I know.
Yeah. Their body.
Look, yep. I know it seems like there's a lot of free real estate in there, but I can guarantee that nothing is going to be able to live in there.
Most of it's decomposed.
Yeah.
Most of it's decomposed, and the rest of it is salty.
What a perfect combination.
the sodium levels alone will kill you. The only reason I haven't died myself is the sodium is keeping the decomposed parts going.
I'm gonna laugh because there's gonna be parts of the stream where like you both hear me and Mondo in our own chats, like in the game. Then we're gonna go across the room and you're gonna hear us in the background of someone of the other one. Like, hold on, go get a soda. And you hear the fucking.
What do you mean,
walking.
Queen? You mean Ricky or Armando?
Who?
She's talking shit. My God.
Oh my God! I don't even know you. Please don't hurt me.
She says.
Please
No,
don't
who's
hurt
the
me.
other person talking?
Oh.
Oh,
It's
there's
either
four
Ricky or
of us
Armando.
here.
It's one of you two.
For me, because I'm the one that came in last, so I was asleep, you know?
Yeah, you weren't here for your introduction.
Yeah, that's true.
I was
It
knocked
was
the
probably
fuck
Armando
out.
Fucking
I was
dicker.
told I got seen on a short bus.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, that was good. Mondo, you're always a treat to have around.
She says Ricky.
Yes. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, Ricky.
Ricky.
I like how
Yeah,
she doesn't
Ricky.
know Ricky, and Ricky is actually a co-host, and Mondo's a special guest.
Yeah, I haven't been around as long as Ricky's been around.
Look, Mondo, you still got included in the company photo.
What company photo?
I don't think I sent it to Ricky.
Doris,
Ricky, did I send
sorry,
it
but
to
we're
you?
doing a podcast. We're not gonna join any public sessions.
Yeah, no, we're. See, Queen, the thing is,
No, someone
I
else
am actually
asked.
trying to do. Oh, I'm actually trying to do a legit form of a podcast now, where despite the fact that we're playing video games, we're actually talking about shit.
Yeah, but I never got the company photo.
I'll send it later. I've sent it to basically everyone that's in it, minus I guess you.
Queen
Mondo,
says no. I
and
never
then,
heard his voice before. So he's never heard
He's
of.
been in a multitude of streams. He's also back when I used to do thumbnails. He's already been in them.
That's right. I gotta pay
Yep.
$15 to get in here. I was wondering why this guy wouldn't let me in.
He's the one with the purple shirt and the thumbnails.
Yep. Ricky's the one with the purple shirt. Mondo is the one with green hair.
Who was the one who sounded like
I've been in a
Rogan?
thumbnail before.
Yes, actually.
Oh, Ricky, you lied to me.
We didn't see it! We looked through them! I didn't see it! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
It's the video. Hang on.
Queen says I don't remember then.
Okay.
This is This was back when I used to do thumbnails. Like maybe like a day or two after I would upload the video. So hang on. I'm gonna see when when Mondo first got introduced, and see how long ago that was.
Yes, tell me. I'm on YouTube right now, so I'll look that up too.
Okay, so your first appearance was in Spectre Sweep the Following, Expanding Horizons. You are pictured clearly in the thumbnail. You know, you're in the background, and that was March 9th, 2018.
Wow.
You're actually in 2 thumbnails, from what I can see.
Cause me and Ricky, we were literally talking about this before he left for work and I came back home.
Yeah, we were looking at the most of the thumbnails, how the art was, and like where we were, where he was. Like I didn't see him, I didn't recognize him, so Again, leave me alone.
Actually, Ricky, I think no. If I remember correctly, I actually had you send me a picture of Mondo so that I could put him in the thumbnail.
Yeah, that I remember. I did that with you. Send him one of Kiko and Mondo.
Did you at least see the one where Kiko was in it?
Kiko, yeah, I saw Kiko's. That one's kind of, you know, a little bit obvious. The only blonde dude in the group.
Did you send him a picture of me with my green hair? Or was that just a random pic of color for you, Javi?
No, fucking, he sent me, your hair was normal, but he told me that the bangs were green.
Because I did have green hair.
Okay, so you don't have green hair anymore.
Not anymore.
Fuck, I gotta update the company photo.
Ah.
I mean,
Damn
you can keep it
Ricky.
green.
I'm having a hard time getting up these stairs, Javi. Hold on.
Speaking of Mondo's character, what's going to be his color? Of mine's purple, yours is red, Mario's is blue. What can Mondo's be?
He's the third person who's green.
The third is green?
Fucking. So the colors are as
You said it was
follows.
a Spectre
Okay,
sweep,
hold
right?
on, hold on.
Yeah, it's a Spectre sweep.
Hold on. Queen says, so these guys in my class were talking about cheese, and they said that it was a great sex impact, especially if it's cubed.
What? What the fuck? I'm sorry, what?
That's what she said on. Ow.
You
So
know,
these
high
guys in
schoolers
my
are
class
weird.
were talking about cheese, and they said that it was a great sex impact, especially if it's cubed.
A great
That's
sex impact.
I don't know how I am registering that in my brain.
I'm trying real fucking hard to what's the context of this?
I don't know that you should put in chat.
It's a great addition.
I found it.
Did you?
Ricky, we clicked on the video.
You did?
Yes.
Oh
it's the Dead by Daylight one that you clicked. That's expanding horizons.
That's not Dead by Daylight. That's fucking.
Oh, it's
what do you call
not?
it?
No,
That's,
Dying Light. Dying
Yeah,
Light.
Dying Light. I won't hurt you too much for that. Fucking, they are very similar
Well,
names.
because I'm looking for it too.
It's the one with the little China flag thingy at the corner.
Queen
China,
said
that's
that.
fucking turkeys.
Queen said they talk
Yeah,
about
Turkey, there
weird
you go.
stuff all the time, and that's exactly how they said it. I just wanted to join in.
If that is what the I need context of that. You get these
said-
boys from your class and you get them on podcast.
She just
I
wanted
need
to join in the
context.
chat.
Anyways,
Oh, okay,
Ricky,
I see it.
if you want the easiest way to look for that thumbnail, I have a whole fucking Spectre Sweep fucking playlist where
That's
all
what
of them are in there.
I found the playlist and I just went through them.
Yeah, same. Okay.
My bangs were not green though, Ricky.
The picture I sent, they weren't, but I said that you had them at the time, so that was gonna be like your distinct feature.
Yeah, but my bangs weren't the part that were green. It was my mohawk.
What? You put it in front of you. It was your bangs. 'Cause you had long hair, okay? You unfreaking groomed motherfucker.
I'm not sure if they're interested,
Damn.
Queen. She said, "What do you
Javi,
think about there
in case
being
Kiko
no
ever
government?"
comes back, and he
Wait,
put him in a
okay,
thumbnail.
one at a
One
time.
person
fucking
at a time.
Mario first.
Queen says, "What do you think about there being no government?"
It doesn't change anything for me. I mean, I'm not a government employee, so I still get paid. I'm still gonna have to pay my taxes. I mean, I'm paying my taxes, but I'm gonna have to pay the government back eventually. But until the government, comes back online, the IRS isn't coming for my ass. So, I mean, I'm fine with it. It hasn't changed much for my life.
What kind of bike is that, Mario?
This is the Death bike.
It's bam. That's how it's the death bike. Okay, Ricky, go.
Kiko, if he ever gets back in the stream or does a thumbnail, his character, for sure, like in our group, his is the character that will basically always die or be tripping or falling over. Like, he's the one that can be just the klutz of the group because he will trip over fucking air or get himself into trouble.
So he's a clumsy motherfucker. We need him on Spectre Sweep then.
Yeah.
I have been looking to expand our personnel list.
Because I look at the thumbnails, right? So I'm like, okay, we have like some cool poses, some cool things. Like now Kiko was in here. He did the one falling on his ass, fucking hanging upside down, or like stuck with a fucking shoelace, hanging by his foot somewhere, or just being the one being kidnapped or some shit like that.
The thumbnails I've done, I do try to make them as visually appealing as possible. And, you know,
Well,
accurate for the video.
What were the Dead by Daylight videos?
Dead by Daylight, I haven't done those thumbnails yet, but those were basically... So Spectre Sweep actually has more or less a story to it, you know, one that's continuous. And, you know, the point of Dead by Daylight was fucking anytime someone quote-unquote died during a Spectre Sweep, that was our way to basically get them back. The first time that we had to implement it was... Mario was actually our first Spectre Sweep death of an employee, except for that intern, but I never brought that intern back. Mario died by getting set on fire, and I'm like, well, shit, fuck, I had him set on fire. I didn't plan his end to be so abrupt and quick. I need a way to get him back. And Dead by Daylight was for free, and I'm like, oh, that's a fun game, but you know, it's all gameplay. It's got a lore to it, but it doesn't have like a story mode or anything like that. So what if I use that, you know, and create my own little story for why we're there? So basically, that was at the gates of hell, and that we had to escape the killer, who was basically the guard dog, to make sure that no one escapes. So that was the Dead by Daylight ones, and then Dying Light. That was that was the result of the fact that, you know, most video games, if you die, you will get to respawn, and you know, that death is not permanent. When I was doing Spectre Sweep for Zombie U, that's basically true, but each time that you die, you come in as a new character and you gotta go get your old backpack and your old supplies from your old dead body, which I think that's a very interesting mechanic. But by the time you get to the end of the game where you're escaping from the zombie-filled city with the cure in hand, if you die during that part, that's it. That's the ending that you get.
You just die?
Yeah, you die, the virus gets so bad that they have to firebomb the city of London. So on occasion, whenever we're doing a Spectre Sweep, I'll reference the firebombing of London or something like that, and that's basically what it's referencing. The fact that I fucked up and died at a fucking horrible time, and so yeah, a city got firebombed because of it. One of my greatest mistakes. Which is why, for Dying Light, I had Mario and Ricky join me on that one.
Yep.
And then when we did the following, that's why I had you join in too, Mondo.
But, like, I came in only because Mario couldn't make it.
Yeah.
That's because Mario didn't have the following.
Okay. Because I just remember Ricky telling me, hey, you want to stream with us because our other guy can't do it. And I was like, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
And that's my origin story. That's my origin story.
Don't worry, you ended up becoming a fully, well, I won't say a fully fledged character, but you ended up becoming a character within the lore, and you got included in the company picture.
Yeah, more than Kiko did.
I mean, in all fairness, Kiko... So the thing is, Ricky's probably so there are two different company pictures. There's the company picture for Discord 7 Productions, which includes everyone, and then there's a company picture for Spectre Sweep, which Mario can tell you, and Ricky, I'll send it to you right now. I put a lot more effort into that one.
Okay.
Because that one actually, the more of the adventures that we do, the more like quote-unquote missions that we go on, the more the thumbnail itself updates, and so the more I draw in. Like I actually used a big canvas on purpose so that I could include all the details of whatever previous things that we've done.
Right.
Like let me send it to you. And it's one that I update on occasion, like if something important happens to a character that affects their appearance, like any new scars, if someone loses, like Mario, during the Outlast Spectre Sweep, he lost a few fingers.
Oh, okay.
I remember I actually wrote down which ones, and I was gonna incorporate it in the thumbnail, but then I realized, oh wait, fucking I can't because his hands are in his pockets, so I can't show that growth.
That and I lost my body.
We're actually gonna don't worry, Mario. Fucking with the plans that I have with the end of your arc, I'm gonna call back to that.
My Simmons 2.0.
No. But we have not seen the last of the Wall Rider. I will tell you that.
Great.
Man, it took me like a couple years to beat Outlast just because of how scared I was to play it.
Really?
Really?
That what?
Did you ever play Amnesia: The Dark Descent?
No, I haven't played any of the Amnesia games.
Looks good.
So,
I like it.
I want to.
Those were a trip.
So let me tell you about something. So with Amnesia: The Dark Descent, there is a trophy that you can get for when something quote unquote interesting happens. Yeah, that's the name of the trophy. It's called Nope. So when something interesting, which means when something scary happens, if you quit the game after that, you get the trophy. Me and Mario both played that game. Fucking Mario got it almost immediately. I have yet to get it.
I got it because I saw it as a trophy. I just wanted that one trophy.
Mario just doesn't want to admit.
I'd probably get the trophy on accident.
So, Mono does want to play Dark Souls 3, Javi. He wants to get it.
Oh yeah, I want to buy it.
My outfit? I'm pretty much a raider. It's from the new DLC. Queen's asking about my outfit.
Hang on, I got this. Wait.
It's like a Mad Max DLC. That's why the bike is like that.
Wait. Where is it? That wasn't it? There it is.
What's the other one? There it is.
Yep.
But I will say Spectre Sweep is the one thing that I enjoy doing the most, is that it does, a lot of writing does go into it, behind the scenes. Because so each person is like more or less developed at this point. The only ones who need more developing is Mena and fucking Mondo. They need a little bit more development to their characters. Because at this point, JJ has been more or less developed as the voice in my head and always the guy in the chair. Fucking Judy actually had a mission on the field, and it's been revealed that she actually has a child. By the way, I'd like to point out that I gave Allie the option of, hey, okay, since you have your own child, I'll let you dictate some of the things like how old they are, their name. And she chose the name Rhiannon, and she made her daughter 8 years old. And I'm like, okay, well, how old do you want your character to be then? She chose the same age that she currently is, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? So you want to be 21 with an 8-year-old daughter? And she's like, yes, I was a very stupid child. And I'm like, oh my fucking god.
The math don't add up.
The mouth don't add up well.
Damn.
Like when I was initially doing it.
This.
Yeah, fucking. Fucking. This is a little bit of behind the scenes. Fucking when I first started Spectre Sweep, I never planned it to be, you know, to go this deep and go on this long. So, you know, I have a daughter and a son in it, and my daughter is 11, and I'm like, wait, I'm 21. That math don't add up. So I decided to let's increase my character's age so it's not fucked up. And Allie's just like, nah, let's keep it fucked up.
That's my boy. The movie.
Yeah, that's my boy. I didn't want that situation.
Yeah.
I don't need no cradle robbers. So, given that you know we get to choose some things, Ricky, how old do you want to be in Spectre Sweep? Because you're gonna have a daughter.
20. Just at the stop at 26.
Right.
26. All right. Yeah. That's a good age. That's good.
Yeah, stop at
Mario,
26.
Mario, you don't have any children, but would you like to choose an age for yourself? Keep in mind, you have no facial hair in the current company photo.
Ha!
I mean, you know it.
Which doesn't add up because I do have facial hair.
What? Since when? Mario, the last time I saw you, I could barely see any facial hair.
I shave once a week.
You animal. That doesn't...
I have to because of my job.
You get the little peach fuzz. You give him a break.
Yeah, I get a fuzz.
You're like a low enough 3 o'clock shadow. Not 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Literally, like my GTA character, it grows like that, and I have to shave it.
Hang on. Let me look you in the... Get off of there.
Ow.
Let me look you in the eye. Oh, okay. So is it all the chin?
No. Well, mostly the chin and the side sometimes.
I see. So it's mainly the lower half of the goatee.
Yeah.
We'll see if I add in a little bit of hairs in the next update, because. So the thing is with that company picture, by the way, Ricky, I sent it to you if you want to send that to Mondo, so that he can see his representation. Anyways, where was? Oh, fucking! I update that once every few missions, and the next update probably won't happen until maybe after the Resident Evil 4 stream. So it's gonna be a good while.
Who's this angry guy down here?
I don't know. Did you call another? That's a cop. And he's dead.
You gonna talk about him?
But yeah, I do. Menna's character, I don't think I can flush that out, considering he rarely. Actually, he basically never shows up. He appears whenever he wants to.
Why does your son have a scar?
That was from the forest, Mondo. Cause
okay. Yeah, I wasn't in that. Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah. So you want the backstory on that? Because he didn't always have a scar. So basically, me, Mario, and Ricky were transporting my son out of the country because my daughter got kidnapped and my wife was presumably dead. So we're like, we need to get the fuck out of the country because, you know, bad shit's going on. And until things die down, we need extraction. So we took him on a plane, and, you know, the flight was good. Everything was all good. And then the plane crashed.
See? Queen, I told you the helicopter was Javi's fault.
What? What are you saying? That was my fault? Motherfucker.
Helicopter
I did
in
not
Resident
crash
Evil?
the... Helicopter in Resident Evil? 7?
2?
What helicopter? 2? No. Fucking, I haven't caused any helicopter crashes in Resident Evil as far as I know.
I feel like it was your fault.
I mean,
after you
when
see
Ricky
Claire?
does this... No, I know which one you're talking about. I had nothing to do with that.
She says I knew it.
Oh, what a betrayal. What a betrayal. Anyways, basically the plane crashes, some asshole painted in red kidnaps my son, and uses him as a human sacrifice and puts him into, you know, an Iron Maiden? Basically puts him into one of those as a human sacrifice so he can bring back his daughter. So me, Mario, and Ricky go in. By the way, fucking Mario went cannibal both Mario and Ricky went cannibal immediately. Like, fucking first day that we crashed in the plane.
And yet our sanity stayed up higher than his.
Fuck you. I lost my son.
Alright.
Anyways.
So, who's Pimp Daddy over here on the left?
Oh, the one in the swagger hat?
Yes.
That's fucking JJ.
That's JJ?
Fucking Pimp Daddy. Oh, that's...
I figured that was JJ.
Who's the one sitting next to me? Black jacket.
That's Maple. What do you call it? He's not sitting next to you. You're standing. He's the one sitting down.
He's like in front of me.
Yeah. Fucking. That's Maple. He's had very limited appearances in Spectre Sweep. He first showed up during our Friday the 13th one where he played our killer, and I loved his performance so much. He nailed that. He did a great job on that. I'm glad JJ recommended him for the part. So much so that I decided to bring him on board. And he's showed up the last time Wait, what? What did I do? I didn't do it.
Dunce? Dunce?
Oh, I'm a dunce?
Yeah, dunce.
That's fine.
We need to get you the hat.
Alright, we'll get me the hat. Anyways, the last time Maple made an appearance, was,
no one wants to see your the picture.
I'll send it to her right now after I finish going through, you know, Maple. So, the last time Maple showed up was, for no, not Friday. He showed up for Slender the Arrival. He also did a phenomenal job with that. I'm always happy with his work. And then the girl with curly hair, that's Allie/Judy. Her name is Allie, but whenever she's we're doing Spectre Sweep, she's known as Judy from the station. And that little girl with the she is in fact offensively Swedish. That little girl in front of her, that's playing with a screwdriver in the lamp, that's her daughter Rhiannon.
I was wondering who that was.
Yeah. Then we've got me and my family, my wife, my son, and my daughter. And then we've got Matteo in the green. Then we've got Ricky. Then we've got Mario. And then we've got Mena, who has only... Mena is, so... Originally, Mena was supposed to show up, and he was supposed to be the killer for Friday the 13th, but he was late as fuck, so I had to have Maple come in as the replacement. And then he still showed up for that. So, you know, I didn't want to invite him and not, you know, be like, sorry, man, can't play with us. So I was like, you know what, might as well, we'll work him in. If he dies, he's gonna stay dead. But this motherfucker is so good at the game, he lived. He ran Jason for so long. I was both proud of that motherfucker for doing that for so long, because it worked out really well, and it was funny. And at the same time, I'm like, God damn it, I was planning for him to die. And that, other than the fact that he popped into the forest stream when no one else was supposed to join, he popped in out of nowhere. I'm like, Mena, what the fuck?
Podcast session.
Wait, what?
Demon Slayer asked if he could join.
Yeah, sorry, Demon Slayer. We're recording podcast right now. I'm not accepting. It's not an open invite type of thing. I'm glad that someone's keeping an eye on the chat because I have not. I'm a bad host. I know. That's why I have co-hosts. Anyways, then Mena joins that he joins the forest stream. Damn it. Alright, that's fine. Anyways, fucking, where was I? Oh, he joins in the fucking one time he's not supposed to join. I'm like, Mena, I didn't expect you to join. He's like, you should always expect the Mena. No, Mena, we're not supposed to expect the Mena. Oh my god.
Mena bad.
I think Mena's one of, he actually might be the only person on the channel who is not subscribed to the channel.
Huh.
Yeah. Savage. But I mean, he has like twice our subscriber count.
Wow. And he can't
He's
help
got
to
more
support?
than. No, he can't. Even though I've showed up in his videos before. I mean, it's fine. It's rare that Mena ever gets online, anyways. Actually, what was the last video that Mena uploaded? I want to see. I want to take a look. Go to YouTube, and then let's go to his channel.
It is 2 o'clock.
It is. We'll wrap it up. I just want to.
Hey, look,
I want to take a look at what the last thing he was. Yes. Now playing at a theater near you. The last thing he put in was a month ago. It was the Red Dead Online experience. I think I actually watched that video.
You need to get that game.
We do. We could do an old Western podcast in it. But
Red Dead?
Yeah. For now, I am poor.
Like, I have it now.
I bought it for Ricky.
Yeah, Yeehaw Skyrim.
Anyways, anyone got any final thoughts?
Do I ever get an animal companion or a, animal sidekick in the Spectre Sweep, or any chance I could?
A pet.
Like, I can take, a dog, like a wolf, sidekick, or a steward, a giant snake on my shoulder or something. Like a animal sidekick with me. Someone can show that, like, I'm the animal person in the group that really, like the... Yeah, something like that, maybe.
Get a weasel.
The answer is maybe, but, what do you call it? He only shows up for one Spectre Sweep, and then never again. But hang on, I need to... Well, he doesn't... Well, actually, I need to check to see. I need to see whether this, this wolf actually dies, or this dog dies.
Aw.
That's when we get out wins.
I'm gonna make the employee picture my
Queen says answer her riddle. What's your riddle?
Mondo, that means a lot to me. What do you call it? Ricky, the dog doesn't die. As soon as we get to that Spectre Sweep, I'll do an update to... Actually, that is supposed to be after I do the update anyways. You will have a dog companion.
Yes.
But you're gonna have to make sure that you can, you're gonna have to make sure that you do the right thing. I'm not gonna tell you what you're supposed to do to get this dog companion. You're on your own for that one.
Interesting, okay.
And if you don't do it, you're not getting a dog companion. You gotta earn that.
Okay.
Any other requests? Yeah, I did die. I wasn't eating snacks. I had to look it up. I also won't tell you when. Wait, Ricky, did I already tell you what game it was?
Nope.
Okay. I won't tell you which adventure it's gonna be either.
Ricky, the picture I sent you, send it to Javier.
Alright.
Okay, let's hear the riddle then.
What
game is it though?
But never goes lower?
Wait, what?
What
Say it again.
rises but never goes lower? No googling it.
I mean, I don't.
What rises but never goes lower?
Yes.
I feel like I've heard this before.
I feel like I have. I think it was either water, the ocean,
the
air.
The temperature?
No, because the temperature can lower.
Yeah.
Like that was the best guess I had.
Whose bike is this?
I'm like, A woman's temper?
No, what gets higher, never lower.
A woman's temper. Kidding.
My libido? Only partially kidding about that one.
What gets higher,
Mario.
never lower.
Wherefore art thou Romeo? Hey, asshole, up here. Oh. Romeo, why? Fucking...
Yeah, about
goes
Shakespeare.
higher, never lower.
Yeah, what gets higher, never lower.
That's a good riddle.
Snoop Dogg?
I like that answer.
Yeah.
So do I. Wait, I just noticed Ricky joined the session. Ricky, you son of a bitch, when did you join the session?
A while ago.
You animal. I'll
Ricky,
give you a lot of
send-
credit for evading us.
Did you send Harvey the picture?
Yeah, I don't know if you got it
Okay.
yet.
Hang on, I'm about to take a look at it.
I can't... I don't understand.
I don't know.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I'm clueless here.
So, yeah, I can't think of it.
I guess we all
Mondo,
give up.
that's so sweet. I
mean, what
appreciate
is-
that. Yeah,
I can give
I'm
hints.
throwing
Alright,
in the
what's your
towel.
first hint? And she liked the Snoop Dogg answer.
we all like the Snoop Dogg answer.
That's the best answer.
The only answer.
Javi, get in.
Where are you? Do I even want to know?
It's Ricky's car.
Oh. You stole Ricky's car?
I stole Ricky's car.
Of course you did.
Ricky's over here like, wait, what?
That's always been funny.
Are we gonna get a clue?
She gave the
you
answer.
bastard.
Age.
Oh, age. Oh,
That's not true. If you reverse the numbers, it goes lower. Women
I was
do it all the
expecting.
time.
I was expecting like a plot twist or something.
Yeah, I was expecting a plot twist. Like, I was expecting an answer where it actually does go lower. Or rather, it does. It's not that it goes lower. It like sinks down, but it doesn't go lower in some way, in some fucked up way.
I opened Safari, and the first thing that pops up is
Snoop Dogg.
an article, and it says Chris Pratt reimagined as Mortal Kombat's Johnny Cage is perfect.
Oh, I thought you looked it up and Chris Pratt was the answer. I'm like, what?
No,
I'm like,
it's just like
I thought.
I was
The
going to
little
say,
Google
first thing
Captain
wrong,
Christian.
you use Safari.
Mario ain't wrong about that.
what Maruthi?
He said the first thing wrong with that is that you use Safari, but I mean, if you have an iPhone, do you really have
Yeah,
a choice?
I have an iPhone.
And that was your first mistake.
She says, Javi, no. The first one was temperature.
I'm going with Chris Pratt. That is my second guess.
What the fuck?
This one's for Ricky.
Bastard.
Dave Grohl, Corey Taylor, and Rex Brown rock Panteros Walk and more at Dime Bash 2019.
That I saw that earlier once I woke up. It was on my Facebook feed.
You guys ready for the SpongeBob Super Bowl?
That
I'm
Maroon
sorry,
5 is
what?
gonna do?
That song? The Super Bowl?
They're doing a SpongeBob song?
Remember it was they
Yeah,
did
Sweet
their own Super
Victory.
Bowl? Sweet Victory? They're doing that for the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I know. I didn't know
That's
that they were
legit.
actually going to do it.
They actually did it.
That's
The
legit.
petitions went out, they actually did it. They succeeded. It's gonna happen.
Nice. My thinking
you
man is
know-
restored.
You know what I'm looking forward to? So do you guys know the YouTuber Mr. Beast?
Heard of him.
Sounds familiar.
Mr. Beast.
Uh,
Sounds
it-
familiar.
He often he often.
Oh,
does
is he the
videos
one that
with his
donates? Is he the one that donates money?
to
to
small time
streams?
streamers? Yes.
Yeah, I've seen him before.
Hey, Mr. Beast, if you watching, hit me up. But
right,
anyways,
here's another one. This one has two answers. What is more valuable than gold and can be lost but never bought?
Friendship.
that's a lie. I can buy friendship. Love.
Too bad JJ's not here to talk about the power of friendship.
I can buy love too. Never mind.
What is more valuable than gold?
There's two answers.
Time. Anyways, going back to what I was saying.
What is more valuable than gold and can be lost but never bought?
I'm staying with time.
Life.
Two answers. Two answers.
Staying with time.
Huh.
Anyways, so Mr. Beast is he has said that he's going to buy a Super Bowl ad where he tells people to subscribe to PewDiePie.
Oh my god.
If he actually does it,
I'm gonna do it.
I will subscribe to Mr. Beast.
I fucking after he did the fucking the billboard in Times Square, I fucking subscribed to him.
Oh, Javi, time is one of the answers.
Excellent. I knew it. I've heard this riddle before.
Oh,
There's a
time
second
and
answer.
money.
Time and money?
I can buy money.
Life is the other.
Oh, I got that part right.
No, I can buy a life. Not gonna be my own, but I can buy someone else's. It's called slavery, but I mean I can buy it.
I was about to say you're getting into like some shady stuff there, Heavy.
He said worse.
I have said worse.
FBI, if you're listening, we're sorry.
What FBI? The government is shut down.
Oh, that's true.
To the
FBI here now.
No, to the FBI agent who, even though the government has shut down and is still fucking just keeping an eye
Dedicated.
on me 'cause he's not sure, he's sitting there and he's like, you know, he has said worse. He's said worse before. You know that ain't that bad.
I'll let this one slide.
He's like, this one ain't the worst of the bunch. It's fine.
Yeah, between like other shit with the dark web or whatever.
No, he's like the dark web one. That's pretty par for the course. There, I came to expect that one.
What just happened?
I don't know what the worst thing I've said is. I'm not gonna fucking whatever the worst thing that I've said is. I'm not going to try to remember it. But every time I say something that's bad, I always think I'm like, I've said worse. It's probably true, but I can't. You know, try to classify it.
Worse than what you just said.
About slavery?
No, like when you remember something. Oh, I said worse. You have to remember that. Like, what's like something worse than what you just said? Like, you have to compare each one. You said something
Am
bad.
I in a glitch?
Oh, actually, I can. I did. I was able to fucking think of
Hey, Ricky,
one.
come back here. Can you see me?
Hey, hold on my way.
So basically, what one worst thing that I said was, so me and at work, me and a coworker were helping out a customer, and this customer had a daughter, and the customer had to go out to the car to fucking get their money, and they left their daughter there, and my coworker's like, "Oh, she left the girl. We should see how much we can should we cash her in?" And I'm like, "No, I will adopt her and raise her." And she's like, "Oh, that's so sweet." And I'm like, "No, she's gonna make me money eventually."
Oh.
Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. What
I'm like,
breathes
yeah, that's pretty up
water,
there.
dies without
Mario,
it,
where are you?
but lives on land and is always dry?
Say it again.
You actually see me? Or... Oh,
Yeah, I see you.
I thought this was a glitch. Alright, what breathes water, dies without it, but lives on land and is always dry?
Breathes water, lives on land, dies without water, is
And
always dry. I can already hear the fact that it's something stupid, but
It's gonna be something like so obvious.
yeah,
Probably.
it's gonna be something like, oh well, fucking, I could have thought about that, but we didn't think about it.
I'm gonna say
Something tells me that the answer is not an animal.
It has to breathe water.
Well, fucking, you know, we say that a lot of things do a... That's just... What's the word? Personification, there we go. Fucking, we say that a clock has hands, but it's not actually something that has hands. That's just what we call those little sticks. It's personification. It's like, you know, my alarm clock was screaming in the morning. It wasn't actually screaming. It was loud as fuck, but it wasn't. It didn't actually have a voice. I like how we ask for hints. She doesn't give hints. She tells us the answer.
Huh.
Trying to think.
Ow. It's a house object.
What'd you say?
It's a house object.
It's a house object?
I mean, I could have told you that, but...
Is it a sink?
I want to say like a filter?
But she said it's always dry.
Mm.
Breathes water, lives on land, dies without water.
Oh, plants.
Plants don't breathe water.
But is a... Yeah, it doesn't... They don't breathe water, and plant... It isn't always dry.
Not, yeah.
Cactus. But then again, it doesn't breathe water.
I gassed myself.
I'm sorry, like, just fade away.
Not a towel, is it? I swear if it's a towel.
No, that's something that, what do you call it? That gets wet as it dries, or some shit like that. I remember that one from Family Guy.
Damn it.
And a towel wouldn't die without water. A sink also wouldn't die without water, because it's still a sink.
She says, don't think about it too much.
That's what I'm doing.
Fucking, it's a little... If it's a riddle, fucking you have no choice but to think too much. What do you mean?
Coffee machine.
What do you mean?
Coffee machine?
That's not always dry.
True. Door? No.
How does a door breathe water?
I don't know, I'm just
I was thinking a cup, but a cup doesn't stay dry.
It also doesn't breathe water.
Well, when you fill it up.
That's not breathing water.
An air conditioner?
Air
does
like
that breathe
water
water
comes from it. Purifier?
Humidifier?
One of those two?
It could be a humidifier, because technically it doesn't get wet from the outside.
It's just condensation. I don't know.
It's technology.
Technology?
How does it breathe water?
She just says yes.
Oh my god. Just give us the answer, I give up. I'm about to
I
blow
think
my
it
brains
is a
out.
humidifier.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
Humidifier, it is a humidifier.
Alright, humidifier. You know what? We'll take that victory. And final thoughts for podcast before we wrap this up.
Puppies. That is all.
All right, that fucking excellent. Mondo.
What he said.
Puppies.
Mario, do I even? Oh my god.
No, I'm just repeating what he said. I have nothing.
I didn't.
About Queen.
I didn't think so. Queen, not another riddle as final thoughts. Did she post final thoughts?
It was amazing and adventurous, with new things learned.
Did we learn new things?
Yes, we learned about cheese, if it's squared or something like that.
Yeah.
Apparently it's good for sex. I still need context for that.
Ask her.
I have so many questions. Anyways, fucking my final thoughts. Thank you for 51 subscribers. It's not much, but it's honest work. I've had a hell of a time, and I look forward to keeping it up. And I'll like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, right? Yeah. Such and so forth. Good shit. Spokojnej noci.